Here we go. Did you like that? Trying to be a bit more.
You trying to be what for Britso Romaro? B-Tech Romaro over here.
I'm trying to be a bit bouncy.
Well, you've got the boobs for it.
Oh well.
Calm down, Tigger.
Better than having a penis on my forehead like you. Anyway.
It's massive as well. Can't see. I have to brush that out of the way.
Right, let's get into it. Manchester City, Everton. The teams will be out in a matter of moments. Rob, you expecting any big surprises? Oh, crap, let me turn that off.
I think some footballers will play.
Do you think?
I don't know whether that's a surprise or not. I'm not surprised by it, but you know.
What about women's netball? Do you not think they'll?
Whoa! Why are we netball shaming?
Oh, dearie me.
I've made a thumbnail today in support of our Ukrainian brothers and sisters from that tyrannical twat Vladimir Kunt.
Can I just say as well, I have a friend, an old school friend. Well, I say a friend, we've not spoken in a while. He is from Ukrainian descent. His whole family's grandmother was Ukrainian, born in Ukraine. And Paul, I know you won't be watching, but thoughts up with you, mate. Stand with you. And all the best. Keep fighting. Anyone who's involved, keep fighting. Because it is horrible and we need to beat this bastard.
Not anyone involved. You don't want the Russians to keep fighting.
No, we don't want them involved, but just keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. Yeah. Snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Come on. Can't let, Anyway, I won't say what I think about him because we'll get in trouble. Anyway, now the team's in. Let's have a little look. I am trying to refresh the teams as we're going, so Roberto can put them onto the screen. What I will do in a moment, I'm going to run down some scores because Martin has been proved wrong on a couple of things. I know breaking news. I know that's big breaking news, Rob, isn't it? Martin's been proved wrong. But yeah, let's go through the scores currently within the FA Premier League. Tottenham are currently doing win one, lose one, win one, lose one at the moment. They battered Leeds United earlier at Ellen Road 4-0. Harry Kane now looks like Messi and Ronaldo combined.
Yeah, whatever. Still whatever.
Listen, Harry Kane could score 10 goals in a game and Rob would just say, they came off his ass. Still crap. Yeah, listen, Harry Kane's back, apparently. But 4-0 winners at Leeds earlier on. Leeds are in deep doo-doo. Really are looking at that trapdoor in major worry. Brentford against Newcastle. Newcastle are proving me wrong, and they are 2-0 up. Joe Willock suddenly found his goal-scoring form that he did from last season when he was on loan from Arsenal. But yeah, Brentford, silly boys, went down to 10 men within the first 10, 11 minutes, so that killed the game off for them. And Palace and Burnley currently one each. Palace were one up through a schlup early goal in the first 10, and then Milovic, whatever his name is, got an own goal for Burnley later on. Remember, no Weghorst for them. He's out injured. And the Rags. Now, Rob, can we just have a moment? Can we have a moment, please? Because everyone in the world has battered Watford. Everyone. And Manchester United are currently nil.
Well, everyone's battered bloody Leeds as well, but yeah, United. I can't see a team sheet anywhere yet.
No, and Villa are apparently on the comeback trail. They are 1-0 up at half time. Why are they at half time? Have they kicked off late? Have they kicked off late at the Amex? That's a bit weird. I am trying to find the team sheet. So, it's in. It is in. Do you want me to read it, Rob, or are you doing it?
Well, you can read it. It's going to take me like another 5 minutes to make the graphic, so you can read it and talk about it amongst yourself while I go and make the graphic.
Yeah, but what I'd like to say is good afternoon to Jack Lee and Ronnie Beaver and Brian Gardner hello to you all. Hope you are good. Hope you're not too nervous like me. But here we go with the team news. Edison is in net. So, Scott Carson, sorry, mate. No payments for you. John Stones is back. He is going to be at right back. So, Pep loves the John Stones at right back. Diaz and Laporte take up their normal centre-back pairing. João Cancelo takes up the left wing berth. Rodri is in CDM. De Bruyne, Gundogan and Bernardo Rodri, De Bruyne and Gundogan do all start. So Rob will be having kittens. Bernardo, Foden and Sterling take up the front three. So really, isn't that the same backline? Apart from Stones, that's the same team that got beat against Tottenham, innit? Okay. Scott Carson, Kieran Slicker, Kyle Walker, Ake, Jesus and Grealish are back on the bench. Zinchenko, brother in arms, is also on the bench. And listen, before anyone says anything, Manchester City have offered Zinchenko time off. Zinchenko has declined it. He wants to stay and be involved. Which, to be honest, quite right. But he has got that option there, apparently. If he ever needs to take time off, the club have granted him that permission. But to a man, he is there on the bench today. Fernandinho and Riyad Mahrez. So no Delap, no McAtee, and no Palmer, and no Lavia. So yeah, we are back to full strength as of today. Team news. I'm going to be honest. You tell me how all you're feeling in the old comments. I'm a little bit worried about that midfield still. I've suddenly got the hiccups. I'm worried about that midfield. I'm sorry, but Mahrez, I thought, deserves a place today. Really, really does deserve a place. Thought he came on against Tottenham and changed it. That's brilliant, Ronnie. I didn't know that part. That's magnificent. But that midfield worries me. De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Rodri. We've shown on a previous video that it's not great. Bernardo needs to be in there, to be totally honest. Bernardo doesn't need to be in that front three. But obviously that's what he wants to do. It's going to be very interesting to see how we've always at Roman, we've had two keepers for about 6 weeks now, mate. We really have. Zach Steffen, I think he's still out with his back injury.
We didn't last game, Martin, you're wrong. I think the point. Well, Martin, if you're going to say stuff, try and get it right. Don't roll your eyes when you're proven wrong. Bloody hell. You know, honestly, Martin, it's not our fault when you're wrong. Let me finish my point, Martin.
For the last few weeks has been two keepers on the bench.
Are you just going to talk over me? I think the point that he's trying to make, Martin, is the fact that our bench is so light that we have to fill it up with goalkeepers.
Yeah. Roman, if that's the point you're making, it's a fabulous point and one that I absolutely concur to, because we've had this debate during the week that our bench, our squad, has slowly and very unnoticed dwindled down a lot. The days of Sane coming on and Torres coming on and Aguero coming on and company being there, they're over now. They're finished. So Rob has quite said, I don't know why I've got something going on outside here. There's all sorts going on outside. And that's with double glazing. To me, it just shows, as Rob has said, quite rightly, for the last week or so, we need a little bit of a refresh. We don't need major surgery. We don't need to open the chest up and get in the heart, but we need a little bit of surgery done onto this squad, which I'm sure will happen in the summer, no doubt. Ronnie, exactly no kids on the bench. And they've always said, and do you know what? I don't think he will I think if everyone's fit now, I don't think you'll see many young lads on the bench. I my opinion only, I think the next few games till the end of the season are that crucial that they're going to be strongest. Every game in the Premier League now is a final. We're getting a chance. Good afternoon, Sean. I hope you're good, mate. Every single game is now a final. We get to go 6 points clear today because the Dippers are playing the Chelsea boys, who are in major issues, apparently. That's even according to their own manager, Tuchel. They are properly in a world of uncertainty now, Chelsea Football Club. But they're in the Carabao Cup final. I won't call it a Mickey Mouse trophy because it's not. I'm not going to run of them fans who suddenly were not in it, so now it becomes Mickey Mouse. It's a sad day to be not in that final tomorrow. I'd love to have been down at Wembley with the boys, but we're not. We're not, and we've got a chance to open up 6 point gap. Yes, they'll have a game in hand, but I've always said I'd rather have the points on the board than the games in the hand. Ali, I'm not too sure. I've got a feeling. I don't know why. I've got a feeling he's going to do Bernardo as false 9 again. I really do think he's going to do what he did last time against Tottenham. I can just see it. But I hope I'm wrong, because that is a waste of Bernardo Silva. A waste. Right, we are 52 minutes and counting from the big kickoff. If you are new here, give it a like, give it a share. If you have not subscribed, please do that. That'd be amazing. If you do like what you see, that would be fan-dabby-dozer. Sean Sterling, problem on right, Foden on the... Well, I don't, because I think it will be, if I'm straight with you, could even be Bernardo right, Foden left, Sterling through the middle. But it could be Foden left, Sterling right, Bernardo through the middle. We will see as we're going along within the game. I'm sure we'll find out. As we know, it is all interchangeable. Everyone can be versatile and move around. So we'll see. Everton, has anyone got the Everton team? I don't know if anyone's got the Everton team. Let's see if I can grab the Everton team for you, lovely people. Yeah, I've got the Everton team. They have gone Pickford in goal, Coleman, Holgate, Michael Keane, Kenny, then across their back four. Then they've got Allen and Decore in the middle, Iwobi, Van de Beek, Gordon, and up top is Richarlison. So Everton have literally gone 4-2-3-1, according to the BBC. On the bench for the Toffees is Patterson, a genuine signing from Rangers, Gray, Andros Townsend, Begovic, Mikhailimenko, Braithwaite, Rondon, El Ghazi, the loan signing from Aston Villa when Digne went over there, and Ali. So there you go. That is your Everton versus Manchester City lineups. Anyone a bit concerned about that Everton team? Anyone actually concerned about Everton? That's what I'd love to know. Is anyone concerned by that Everton team? Anyone look at that? Well, yeah, we know, Sean. That's what worries me. It did go wrong last week. Because what I don't want to say is balls coming in from the right, balls coming in from the left to a 5'2" guy. Big time. I'm sorry, didn't work last week. So for me, it has to be. Well, then again, you said it earlier. Someone said KDB is the false 9 possibly. Could KDB play in the front three and you push Bernardo back into the midfield and then you've got your number one midfield there? Because that midfield needs to be Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo. Sorry, has to be. You get away with KDB maybe as a 9. I'd like to see that more than I would like to see. There you go. Jack Lee, don't get too drunk, mate, but enjoy yourself now. Get drunk as you want, mate. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Right. Let's see. Let's have a look and see if there's any more scores. Nope, there's no scores changed at the moment. I'm fancying Burnley to nick a cheeky winner here. I don't know why. Very interesting. Van de Beek. I'll see him today properly. He's not had a lot of time in the Premier League, admittedly, playing for the Rags. The United fans always wanted him, but the problem was when he played for the Rags and he started, he didn't perform like he did coming on as a sub. And sometimes you do get that with players. You get players who have fantastic substitutions, played him in a game, and they struggle. And we had someone like that, and I can't remember who he is. I mean, admittedly, I've not seen him at Everton over the last few weeks. I don't know if he is tearing it up down at Goodison Park. Carl Blundell will probably be able to tell us more. Carl Blundell is at Goodison today. He's going to be our rogue reporter on the go. Cal, we'll speak with Cal. I've not tonight, but on the 20 or something. We'll have a chat with Cal. But yeah, I hope Cal, if he is watching, have a great day, mate. Not too good a day. Not too good a day, though. Yeah, Burnley. I'm hoping Burnley do bag here on it. I'm absolutely begging the bag. So I want them to. Someone's mentioned John Stones. Jack Lee was starting it right back. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not expecting Everton to do a lot of attacking today. I mentioned it to Rob 2 or 3 days ago. I think it was on the last stream on one of our Twitch streams on Wednesday night. The tempo in this game is going to be key. The way we start in the first 10, 15 minutes of this game will be the overall tempo for me. And it will tell me how we're coming back after that defeat against Tottenham. Every time we have been beaten, which is only 3 times this year, we bounce back. We will bounce back. We bounce back with a vengeance, and we've come at them, and we've literally battered other teams. Rob made a point. Someone's due a battering. Could it be today? We'll wait and see. But I'm nervous, but I'm quietly confident. Nervous, but quietly confident. So we'll see. I have gone 3-1 today. I do think Everton will score. And you're going to think, why do I think Everton will score? Because I think they will have a go at parts of the game. I think for the first 30 minutes, they won't. I think they'll sit back, soak up pressure. Now, I might be wrong. We'll have to see, but I'm guessing they'll sit back, soak up a lot of pressure, and then they'll come out eventually. Because like I said, I think we'll score first. I think Everton will equalise before half-time. We'll go 2-1 in front, and then we'll finish the game off 3-1. Don't think this is going to be a mauling of a 3-1 or like 3-0. Could have been 4, could have been 5. I don't think it'll be anything like that. This is going to be a tough one. But every single game now till the middle of May, is going to be tough. Because to be a champion in this league, you deserve it. You deserve to be a champion.
Right, while Martin's there, waffle. Let's get into a serious talk about this starting lineup, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Cancelo at right back, played all season at left back, right back today, whatever. Ruben Diaz, right centre half, John Stones, left centre half. Pep Guardiola has been smoking the wacky-backy all weekend, clearly, because what the hell's that waffle merchant on about? Emerick Laporte at left back. If anyone remembers Goodison 3 years ago, his pretty much, I think it was his first game for the club in the January. Emerick Laporte played left back for Manchester City against Everton, and he was pretty much like an NFL quarterback, and he was putting passes all over the pitch like an absolute legend. Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne in midfield. Pep Guardiola cannot learn from a lesson ever. What an idiot. Like I said, he's been smoking weed. Because you don't put Gundogan and De Bruyne in the midfield together. You put one of them up top. If you're that desperate to play Kevin De Bruyne, because he is the second choice out of the two, the default midfield should always be Rodri, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. If Pep Guardiola hasn't learnt this lesson yet, then he's never going to fucking learn it. And for me, Kevin De Bruyne's the second choice, like I said, out of him and Ilkay Gundogan. So you put Kevin De Bruyne at number 10. And, you don't utilise his assets, but that is what Manchester City are all about these days, wasting players' talent. Riyad Mahrez is on the bench, don't know why, as he's shagged Pep's missus. Phil Foden's still playing, even though he's been bang average for 4 months. Jack Grealish is on the bench. I don't know why he should be shot. But, whatever. In Pep we trust, right? He's won us the most trophies we've ever won as a football club. We're playing against Everton today, a team that are shite this season, unfortunately. I do have a lot of time and a lot of respect for Everton, but I do believe they've lost 17 games or something like that this season, which is horrendous. But what else could be said? Pep Guardiola's got the midfield wrong. He's absolutely gone full-blown autistic. And by the way, before anyone complains, I'm autistic, so is Martin, so I'm allowed to use that word. With the defence, absolute madness. The midfield, absolute madness. And wasting Bernardo Silva on the right wing, absolute madness. Not playing Riyad Mahrez, absolute madness. I guess I'm glad Raheem Sterling's playing because he's been pivotal for us recently. Whatever. We'll win, we'll lose, we'll draw, whatever. We'll still be here in fucking 25 years' time supporting the same team.
See, I know what you're saying there about the back line. I know you're going off, probably think you're going off to BBC, because the BBC have Cancelo at right back and Laporte left back. I've got a feeling he's going to go Stones at right back. And I think he'll do Cancelo at left back, and I think he'll go Diaz and Laporte in the middle. I think he likes this idea of... Now, I may be wrong. You might be spot on, Rob. But I think he likes this idea of Stones at right back. Which is quite worrying for Kyle Walker, may I add. I'll be honest with you. I mean, Rob, is anyone surprised by Walker being dropped today? And let's not say rested, because he's not rested. He's been dropped. Let's take the niceness of, he's having a rest. No, Kyle Walker doesn't need rests at the minute. He's not played for a few games. He's been dropped because of his shambolic.
Yeah, whatever about Kyle Walker. He's been shite all season. But I have taken the lineup from the BBC website, but the BBC, 9 times out of 10 has it accurate, and obviously when you're filling out that form for who's playing, you do have to put them in positions.
Yeah, so, that's true.
It's whatever. It's whatever. John Stones at right back, perfect. John Stones at centre half, perfect. Whatever.
John Stones in the team's perfect, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just Pep Guardiola is obviously tinkering. He's becoming Ranieri. The fucking
that
tinkerer.
Midfield, I'm with you though, Rob. That midfield is just.
But it's not even about being with me. It's about statistics.
Yeah, it's not right, that midfield. We proved in that video, when was it, 2 months ago, Rob? 3 months ago? We did it, and it was like 56% win rate with that midfield of Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo.
56% loss rate, Martin. Loss rate.
So, it is Kevin De Bruyne, if he's in the team today, I would play as the false 9. I know you're going to say, but that's wasting his talent. I know it is. But Pep has chosen to play this because Bernardo Silva should be nowhere near the bleeding false 9 position.
What's surprising for me is that Riyad Mahrez is on the bench and Gabriel Jesus is on the bench.
Majorly surprised.
And I would have played Gabriel Jesus today. And I'm also very shocked that there's not a sniff of any of the EDS lot anywhere near the bench. Now, have we got short memories? Because when we played Everton at the Jihad, there was a few bright sparks from the EDS players, and there was also a wonder goal assisted by Cancelo for Raheem Sterling. But whatever. Listen, if this was the Champions League final, I'd be having 58 meltdowns. But and I don't want to seem disrespectful to Everton because Everton can beat us if they want on their day, But the likelihood is that we win this match. But I think we'll win it ugly. Well, no, Sean, no EDS is just disgusting all the time. Anyway, I'm getting sick to the back teeth of Pep Guardiola and his EDS. But
you're not going to see EDS.
Let's get happy clappy, Martin. Everyone wants us to be happy clappy. It's reflected in the viewers, so everyone be happy clappy.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll see the EDS for the rest of the season simply because there's 12 games left in the league, and he won't do it. He'll now go bang, bang, bang, all the way to the end now. Will you see the EDS on Tuesday night? Maybe, but we'll discuss that further going along. For everyone who don't know, Peterborough got battered again today. So, yeah, but we will see on the EDS. But for me, I think that Tottenham loss will have not scared Pep, not scared him, because I don't think he gets scared. I think he will have reevaluated and gone, right, I have 12 cup finals now. Away we go. Because we're in a situation where you can't drop many points anymore. That is the honest and sweet evaluation of it all. You cannot drop any more points, really. You might be able to get away with a point here, a point there, but you can't lose many. We might get away with losing one more. We lose more than one, title over. We lose two, title over. We might get away with losing one, but we won't get away with losing two. So this has now laser focused, move forward, and away we go. And listen, I've said this for a long time ago, and I accepted it. These EDS lads, I said it when Paul Lake said it on the BBC GMR 3 weeks ago, that the future's bright with Buildup and McAtee and all this coming into the squad next season. You're living in dream world. Won't happen. It's a bright future, but it won't happen. Sorry, but it won't. Because like Rob has stated and other people have stated, and it's common sense, you're not going to drop your first teamers on bag load of wages for that. You just won't. Yes, the Rags have drawn against Watford. Don't think it helps either team, if I'm totally honest with you, because I think Watford are doomed. Norwich are certainly gone. I think Norwich and Watford are gone. I think Newcastle are now safe. And it's literally going to be down to Brentford, Leeds, Everton and Burnley. You're going to have 4 teams fighting for one spot, but we'll get into that tomorrow night on the 20th. Today is all about Manchester City travelling to the good Scousers of Everton. We have a lot of respect for a club with lots of tradition, a club that shouldn't be down there, but is. They've lost 13 games this year, drawn 6. Sorry, you're down there for a reason. We move on. But let's have a little look, see where we're at. There are full times rolling in as we speak. We've got Leeds 0, Tottenham 4, I said earlier. Brentford and Newcastle are still carrying on at the moment. They're seconds away. Burnley have got a point away at Palace, which is, I don't think that's good for Burnley either. Keeps them on this little bit of a run of not losing, but it's 3 points they need now. Points no good to them. Because in all fairness, you can draw 2 and lose 1, but you're better to win 1 and lose 2. You know what I mean? Draws are no good right now. Draws are no good. United and Watford, that's just shocking from either side. And Brighton and Villa, because does anyone actually know why Brighton are literally still going on now? Why have they kicked off so late? Was there a delay or was there an issue? I don't know. Newcastle, full-time whistle is in, and they are 2-0 winners down at the Brentford Community Stadium. Remember, Brentford were down at 10 after the first 9 or 10 minutes. So, yeah, Newcastle, the Toon Army, are going to be some force next season. Let's have a look. For some reason, I don't know why, but Haaland's trending on Twitter. Don't know why. I don't know why that is. Oh, something about Barcelona have had a meeting with Haaland and Riola. Ooh, never mind. We'll see. I think it's going to be going on. And listen, we'll get into that another time because we'll start in the Felix debate and it'll upset me. Was it delayed due to an accident? All right, okay. Yeah, with totally Jack League, they are 9 league titles, won the FA Cup. Joe Royal, there's many links to Everton. Many links from Peter Reid to Howard Kendall. Well, Howard Kendall had a bit of an affair with us, really. We were the love affair that he didn't really want. And that's no disrespect to Manchester City. He didn't really want us. He came in. Oh, Villa have just scored in their 2-0 up now. Ollie Watkins. So there's Howard Kendall, there's Distan, there's Mangala, there's Joe, there's Richard Dunn, there's loads. There's Peter Beagre, my little favourite. Bit of Peter Beagre. Peter Reid, like I said, Howard Kendall, Joe Royal. Loads, and loads. City and Everton, Fabian Delph. Don't mention that to Cal, he won't be happy. But there's a big connection between City and Everton. And I think it's just that little blue side dealing with the red bastards next door in your own set. Oh. But we'll wait and see. We shall wait and see what will happen. Oh no, all it is on Haaland is Laporta at Barcelona said Haaland is quite difficult. And it's going to be between City and Real Madrid. But we'll see. Because apparently Madrid are now going to sell Hazard to finance Haaland and Mbappe. But we'll see as we move along. What does FTW mean, Kai? Well, I don't know. What does that mean? What is it? What? For the win. City going for the win. Is that what you mean? For the win, man. I think that's what you mean. We'll see. It'll be wild if Everton enjoy. Yeah, N15. I think you're new. I've not seen you before. If you're not, welcome to the channel, mate. If you always great to have new people on board. Like I said, this is going to be difficult. This will not be a straightforward game for me anyway. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope we get out, because the one thing that everyone has let slip under the radar over the last few days, that goal difference, we're now back behind them. So we're going to have to turn that goal difference around again and get that back into our favour. Because you know what? This could even come down to goal difference. You don't know. We could literally be down to goal difference. But we'll wait and see. They're just showing Goodison Park now. It is starting to fill up nicely. 32 minutes away from the big kickoff here on the Mancunian Way. Hello, Andrew W. How are you, mate? Hope you are good. Yeah, I knew it was Kai. I knew it was. Yeah, for the win. For the win. There you go. Yes, they are fighting to stay in the Prem, but we're fighting for the Premier League. And sometimes that little bit of quality, a little bit of extra something that you need. Have City got it? It's all, if City turn up today and they are laser focused and they play to their proper play, they will win. Everton win this by playing their best performance of the season, and Manchester City being at 50%. And that is no disrespect to Everton. That is not me being nasty. That is not me being bullshitty or being a dick. That is just me simply saying, right now, as we speak, Everton needs City to be below par to get anything. And we will see how City bounce back mentality-wise from that defeat. Because the only thing I want to see today is, not only did we get beat by Everton, we got beat in the injury time by them. To equalise and then 30 seconds later go back down the other end and get beat is not only a knockout blow, it can be a mental knockout blow. And I want to see if they can get that out of their system. Because you saw, watch that game again. Watch when Kane's winner goes in. A lot of the players drop to the floor, head in hands. It can get in there somehow. It can get there. And you think, oh, so this is where the big boys come. Put a big boy pants on. Let's go. Show me you're not weak. Show me you're strong-willed. Today is about mentality, not about what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. It's not about the quality on the pitch. Today is about mentality. That's what I'm saying anyway. 2-0 is my prediction. Oh, Yusuf's back. Hello, Yusuf. Are you back? Hey, Yusuf. Are you in London, mate? You're on your way down to Wembley? You're on your way down to Wembley to enjoy that cup final. Enjoy the cup final, Yusuf. Oh, sorry. Damn, you don't go to games. Anyway, hopefully Pep has the boys fired up. Of course he will. Of course he will. Sean, you're selling Walker already, mate. You've got rid of him. See ya. You think, or a draw, N15, if you don't mind me asking, who is your team? Who is your acquired taste? Who is your acquired taste? Yeah, and it is Manchester City, mate. Manchester City. We're not Man City. Manchester, mate. The only football team to come from Manchester. So, N15, who's your team? Who is your, acquired source of taste? Let us know. I'm waiting for Rob to say something to Yusuf. He's like, do a bite, do a not. Oh, look, Rashford's crying. Sorry, mate. There's Raniek. Hello, mate. Well done. What a philosopher. Philosophy of shitness. Well done. Right. Right, so, hang on. I've just noticed I've not got my charger. And whoops, rookie mistake from Martin. I'm getting a warning, your battery's low. Yeah. There we go. Charger's in. That was a rookie mistake by me. I wouldn't have been doing this for 3 years. He's an Arsenal fan. So I'll have a moment. So I'll have a moment for M15. He's an Arsenal fan. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Anyway, that's his moment over. Let's move on. So I bet you're happy about the United game today. I'm just seeing what was happening there. Oh, Mick is in the studio. Micker, we all love a bit of Micker Richards. Bit of Micker Richards. Right, so I'm just trying to see if there was any kind of news coming out from City. Oh, City fans have Ukrainian flags in the away end. Good, lads. What I like to see. See? Your Blues, my boys, never let me down. They never, ever let me down, my boys. Rob, Yusuf. Oh, yoy, dearie me. Oh, dearie me, Yusuf. You like that? You just want to keep getting punched, don't you, Yusuf? You just want to keep getting punched. I'm telling you. What are you doing, Yusuf? Stop. Oh. Anyway. I can't help. I can't help you, Yusuf. You keep sticking your head in the lion's mouth. You keep wanting to stick your head in the lion's mouth, Yusuf.
Who?
Well, exactly. He says you bite too easy.
And your club murders fans too easy. What can I say?
And there we go. Oh.
At least I support my local team, mate.
No, he's in London, Rob. You're not told he's in London down for the final. Oh, dear. Right, we are 25 minutes away. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Cannot wait. Now, currently with any of the scores that have happened currently, there's been a little bit of change in the table. Arsenal up to 5th. They are 2 points behind United. They've got 3 games in hand, including one of them is against United. Tell you, it's getting in the battle of the bottom. Everton at the moment, Everton are 1 point off the bottom 3. So Everton will have seen that, all the results today. Burnley got a point, Watford got a point, Newcastle have won. What's happened is Newcastle have done that. Brentford and Leeds have gone pshunk.
Good afternoon, Michael. Good afternoon, Andrew. Yes, Martin, you did forget Joe Mercer. Listen, Martin likes to wax lyrical about how he knows City history, but anything between 1993 and 1995 he knows. But other than that, he supported Chelsea for a long time, don't forget.
I did. I was there in the shed end. Come on.
Yep. You were there in the shed end before it was a stand.
I was in the car park.
Hello, Abdallah. Good afternoon. Hope I'm okay, Andrew. I'm alright, Andrew. I'm just seriously contemplating on using some skills that Her Majesty's Forces taught me to go to Ukraine and help out our brothers and sisters over there.
There's the man. He's on TV right now, Rob. I think they've just asked him a question about Zinchenko, but I don't know what he's saying. Look at that. Apparently, did you hear that? Zinchenko came out to train on the pitch and the Everton fans cheered him. That is amazing. Afternoon, Abdallah, mate. That is amazing. And that just tells you we're all in this together. Zinchenko comes out on the pitch and Goodison Park gives him a standing ovation. Just tells you. It's amazing. Like I said, there are Ukrainian flags in the City away end. There will probably be flags in the Everton home end. This is what we've got to do. Be together.
Well, Everton, I've got a Ukrainian player as well, Martin.
Yes, I know. I don't think... Is he? I think he's on the bench, isn't he? As far as I'm aware. No, apparently, though, there was a big thing, though, just made about Zinch. I think it's because he was an away player, Rob. That I think they're showing it's a bit of solidarity. Moving forward, which is amazing. Yeah, they've got... Is it... Michaelenko. I think he's the new left back they bought instead of Digne, wasn't there? Sure he was. Might be wrong. Right, we are 20 minutes away. Oh, they're just doing the warm-up. Oh, they're playing in the bloody light blue kit again. Oh, they're showing our next 6 fixtures. Everton, United.
Was that you trying to pronounce a player's name there, Martin?
Yeah, Brighton, Burnley and Liverpool. There's our next 6. You eating a biscuit?
I'm eating some peanut brittle.
I could tell. I could hear your teeth like screaming at you. Your teeth are not happy. Anyone who's late, naughty, but I'll go through the teams again. Pickford, Coleman, Holgate, Keane, Kenner, Allen, Decore, Iwobi, Van de Beek, Gordon, and Richarlison is up top for the Toffees. Patterson, Gray, Townsend, Begovic, Michaelenko, Braithwaite, or Branthwaite. Is it Branthwaite? I think it is. Rondon, Algaza, and Ale are all on the substitutes bench. But Everton, Manchester City, the Blues line up, steady Eddie in goal. Now, I'm going to read it as the BBC have it. Will be João Cancelo at right back, Diaz, Stones, 2 centre-backs, Laporte, they've got down as left-back, De Bruyne on the right, Rodri's CDM, Gundogan across the left, and then they've got Bernardo Silva on the right, Sterling on the left, and Phil Foden as the false 9. I hope that's not the right team. I hope it's Stones at right back, Cancelo at left back, Laporte, Diaz in the middle, and I'm hoping Bernardo goes into where De Bruyne is, and De Bruyne goes in the front 3. That's my hope. Whether that happens, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Who you on about, Andrew? Who you hoping to roll over and tickle the Liverpool bellies? Oh, Everton. You hope they hate Liverpool enough. Well, I'll tell you what I found very interesting the other day. I was having a little bit of a scroll through social media. And you know what I found? A lot of the rags, the scum of the earth, because I don't care what anyone says. I know there's a lot of fans who are against Liverpool, and so am I. But for me, the number one enemy, and always be the most hated club to me, will be United, will be the rags. It's the way I grew up with it. But what I'm noticing is a lot of the rags are saying they want Liverpool to win the league, which is mind-boggling. And then I wondered, well, why are they saying that? And Rob, would you like to have are you there, Rob? Would you like to have a little hazard of a guess of why they all want Liverpool to win the league over us?
Here's my educated guess on the subject, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
The very few Mancunian Manchester United fans,
True,
and the very few Liverpudlian Liverpool fans, because as we know, Liverpool is blue.
Very true.
Hate each other more than anything. And United and those few Manchester United fans don't want Liverpool to win the league. And they also don't want City to win the league. But they definitely don't want them, because they've always traditionally, that's always been their. They hate each other.
Yeah, I think
now all of the Cockney and all of the Norwegian and all of the Singaporean and all of the Swaziland rags and dippers don't understand any of that history or tradition, because they're plastic as fuck, and they will more than likely be like Youssef and support a different team in 5 years' time, and therefore don't get it. They don't understand it.
Quite right. Now, that is an educated answer from an educated man and someone you would think is quite normal. But it's the wrong answer. The reason why they want him to win, believe it or not, and this makes me laugh, which does, because Robbie's quite correct. United and Liverpool should historically hate each other, despise each other. None of this respect crap. But all of a sudden now they want Liverpool to win the league because they have apparently earned it with their own money. They've not spent their way to a title. Manchester City have apparently spent their way to a title, and that's why they want Liverpool to win it, because they think they've earned it.
That's actually hilarious, because
yeah, isn't it just?
If anyone knows the history of football beyond about 6 weeks ago, Liverpool bought the league in the 60s and 70s, bought their success in the 80s.
Yeah.
Other teams might have had success in the 80s if it wasn't for Liverpool being murderers. Manchester United bought all of their success with B-Sky B money and the trophies they won before that. Sure, we can call those earned trophies more or less, because they were vast majority Scottish and English players in both the squads, Liverpool's and United's. And when City had success as well, it was local players-ish. But ever since about 1992, the game's a completely different sport, and every single person that's ever won a trophy has bought it. Talking about Blackburn in 95 under Jack Walker with his money. Talking about Manchester United all through the 90s with the B-Sky B money. Talking about Leicester with their money. Talking about Manchester City with their money. Chelsea with their money. I mean, Chelsea weren't even a football club before 1998. Something like that, pretty much. Plastic FC. Average attendance of 17,000, by the way. Google it. So anyone who ever wins a trophy earns it and pays for it. That's just a fact. Now, if you want to talk about Manchester United's finances, having spent £1.4 billion and not won a fucking trophy for that £1.4 billion, or you can talk about Manchester City's £1.3 billion and we've won 12 trophies for that. So, value for money, ladies and gentlemen, right here at Manchester City. Fact.
Yeah. And Abdallah, do you know what, mate? You're bob on. That's exactly what Rob's saying. A traditional United fan, a traditional Liverpool fan do care about that. Because a United fan doesn't want Liverpool gaining it, because they don't want that 20th title. An old-fashioned United fan from Manchester is sat there going, don't want you to have 20 or 21.
Oh, I just would like to add to all of that, Martin. I have absolutely got nothing against people from around the world supporting English football teams. In fact, I encourage it. The only caveat I would add to that, and this is very, very important, pick a team for the right reasons, do your research, learn the history, become fully invested in the club, and don't just care about trophy count. Because trophy count is only one very small part of a club's true history. Fact.
Yeah, don't flip-flop. Don't, Chelsea are doing good this week, I'll support them. Liverpool are doing good, don't do that. That's not being a fan. And if you're only a fan because of success, then I'm sorry, that's what pisses people off. We've got no problem with fans around the world. We encourage it.
I mean, I look at someone like Michael Feeney, who's from Ireland. The guy lives and breathes and would die for Manchester City. He knows the club inside out and backwards, historically, everything. He'd even, on some subjects about Manchester City, he'd put me and Martin to shame. But the guy took on the club in the early 80s when we'd just lost a cup final against Tottenham. Surprise, surprise. Replay. and Michael Feeney endured 30-odd years without being a Manchester City fan. But he knows the club inside out and backwards. And that's what football's about. That's what love of football's about. If you only support a team for the trophy count and for what they're winning in the here and now, your life's very fucking empty. Fact.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why me and Rob are very thing. You got to remember, me and Rob are approaching a certain age. Now, when we started supporting Manchester City, there was no trophies on offer. Me and Rob didn't walk into a trophy-laden future of, the gold and yellow brick road and popsicles and Candyland. It wasn't any of that. We were going through the gates of hell, and away we went. We started supporting Manchester City because we got to connect. And for me, it was family. For Rob, it was family, and it was traditional where you live, where you're from, where you were brought up. Rob is from Scotland, but he came here as a young boy. It's ingrained in you. It's nailed in you. You don't just stick your fucking hand in a hat and go, "Oh, Tottenham." That isn't the way it is. And you stick with them. I don't care if you're watching them from the Premier League to League One or League Two. Stick with them. Because you've got to remember, the likes of me, Michael Feeney, Chris Baker, Ronnie Beaver, and many others that are on here, Michael Feeney, we were bloody the reason this club, I'm sorry, do you know why we're so damn passionate? Because if it wasn't for us, the club would now be gone. You'd be watching FC City. Fact. There'd be no Manchester City. There'd be no trophy-laden future. There'd be Jack.
Martin stealing my homework again.
Why is it when I go on a passionate speech, you come in and dick on it?
I literally made that speech last week.
Well, sorry, doesn't really matter.
No, I'm only joking, Martin. You're spot on. Let's get back to the Everton game, though, yeah?
Rob's copywriting speeches. Patterned it. There's 22 watching and only 14 likes. Come on, what's going on? Give it a thumbs up. I'm sat here in the Etihad Studios, live from the Mancunian Way Studios, and come on, we are 11 minutes and counting from the big KO. And trust me, stick the game on. Best thing to do, get yourself a glass of your favourite beverage, hot or cold, stick the match on, put it on mute, stick the Mancunian Way on, and listen to True Blues going crazy. Because that's what you need. And trust me now, there's no fakeness here. What you get, the way I am now and the way you see this for the next hour and a half is me at a football game. So if you sat next to me at a football game, unlucky. And Rob can contest it, can confirm that because he sat next to me at a football game. Because we were watching Howard Bellis's and Garcia's.
Well, everyone knows that story that Martin is telling is 100% inaccurate because I don't sit at the football. Fact.
All right, we stood. When Rob told me that, Deepdale was up this road, it was 5 miles. I'm never letting him live that story down. If anyone's late, Aston Villa are in the 92nd minute of their game, and they're back on the winning back on the winning trail, 2-0 away at Brighton. Brighton, we'll get into this tomorrow night, but Brighton have seemed to just off the cliff face at the moment. They seem to have just stopped, which is rather surprising. Sean, spot on, mate. Same with you. Absolutely spot on. And Andrew W. Everyone who is there. Jack Lee was there. Roman is there all the time. Anyone. We just love you all. and we're a family. And that's the way we want to be. Excuse me. You know what is a nice touch? Apparently Zinchenko and Everton's Ukrainian player, who I can't remember the name of, have just been having a moment together on the pitch. They've had a handshake and a hug. And do you know what? That brings it home. That brings it home. When two people in the same country who are going through hell, and listen, it's hell. Trust me now, BBC News and Sky News and every other news, ABC News, never had views like that because everyone is just so watching it, praying for the right result, praying that not too many people lose their lives. And when you see Zinchenko and is it Mylenkio or something? I can't remember his full name because I'm not an Everton fan, so I do apologise. But when you see them two giving a hug, it's amazing. Brings a tear to a glass eye, I'm telling you. They're amazing, the pair of them. Right, we are literally 7 minutes away. The teams will be out in about 3 or 4 minutes. So if you need to go and have a pee, you need to go and grab a drink, go and do it now. This is your final warning before the kickoff. Don't turn me off. Leave me on. Just pee off and get your food and your drink or whatever you want to do. Get your feet up. Get your comfy chair out. Because this is your final warning before we hit the big kickoff. Everton, Manchester City. The game week 27. Game week 27. 12 games left. This is the final stretch of this Premier League campaign. City versus Liverpool, and we are going to give you every single step of it for the next 12 games. For the next 12 games, we are going to give it to you. Hello, Laissez Bleu. How are you, mate? And I hope the wife and the family are good, mate. Michaelenko. Thank you, Ronnie. There you go. Appreciate that, Ronnie. Oh, there he is.
Nikolenko, not Michaelenko.
All right, Mikalenko then. I'm reading it phonetically. Michaelenko. I'm doing it phonetically. Sorry.
Well, that's not even true, because if you were reading... Again, Martin's building his straw man and digging the mud. If you were reading it phonetically, it would be Michaelenko. In the mud. Martin Horsfield.
Oh, dear. Right. Why is he on the TV? God, I've never seen Graham Souness run as quick. Right, here we go. I think the teams are on the way out in about 30 seconds. Rob, final words before we get going?
Yeah, can you tell me when to start the timer? And also, fuck Vladimir Putin, the fucking cunt.
Look at that, Everton. Packed. 4 from bottom against top of the league. And literally, Everton they're going to be level pegging with Everton. They're going to be level pegging with Burnley on games played. And they're a point behind, but with a worse goal difference. So this could be a very bad day for Everton if they don't get this right. Yeah. I just naturally thought you knew I would. It has now finished at the Amex. Brighton 0, Villa 2. Goals from Matty Cash and Ollie Watkins. And there is Zinchenko, his Ukrainian no war. Brave, brave young man. Absolute brave young man. Just, yeah. Brave, brave young man. And you can just see the emotion on his face. You can see it. And this is where football gives you that love and that everything you need, because it's just... And City are on the way out. They've got their T-shirts on with the Ukrainian flag.
It's about togetherness and unity, isn't it, Martin? In the face of adversity, and this is, by the way, ultimate adversity. Very tenuous situation for the planet that we all inhabit. But hopefully, stronger powers, smarter men and women will prevail, and little fucking Kremlin gremlins will fuck off back to their little hobbit hole.
Zinchenko in tears there. It literally looks like a Ukrainian international home game. Everton players have all got Ukrainian flags straight round them.
And if there are any Russians watching today on any platform, fuck off watching football. Go over to your little fucking city town hall, square, police station, whatever, and protest against this fucking genocide.
Yeah. I just find that amazing. I find it amazing. And when you see football like this, you look at Zinchenko. It's, yeah. Right, we're about to begin. Sorry, I was just having a respectful moment there, because I think it's right. Because things are bigger than football sometimes. We need to sometimes remember football is only a sport. And I know that sounds daft, but it is when you see what goes on in the real world. But this is where football is good, because it can bring everyone together, unite everyone. Sometimes that's always a bit lost as well. That is lost on society, I think, sometimes. I think we use football. Sometimes, yeah, it's very emotional. It's very gang warfare sometimes, very tribalist. But it brings it all home when you see this. Dele Alli there, still on the bench for Everton, still not getting a proper start. Kyle Walker there, sat next to Zinner. Can't remember, Cal Blundelli's in there somewhere. City fans with the Ukrainian flags draped round them.
They're singing they're singing the Ukrainian national anthem.
Oh, are they? Unfortunately, I don't know, because I've got it on mute. Taking the knee.
Excuse me, Mr. Thick Cunt. Why involving politics in a beautiful game of football? What a fucking moron. Do your life a favour. Do your life a fucking favour.
Do you just want to ban him? Do you just get rid of him? I don't want little cretins like that on our channel. Just get rid of him. Stupid, pathetic prat of a comment. We've started, by the way, Rob. I'm not sure if you heard me the first time. City are shooting from left to right as we speak. As you look, Everton is shooting from right to left. We'll soon let you know. Yeah, distraction is good. I remember many, many years ago.
I hope whenever your time comes, you're called up and you have to fucking realise what life is really about for your fucking shitbag nation, whatever that might be.
So what you got to realise is Rob has fought for this country. So you turn to a farmer, and so has other people in the chat. I won't name them because it's not my place to do that. But Rob has named it enough times on here for me to say it. But I remember many years ago 2001, Ronnie, we played a game, if anyone remembers, on September the 11th, down at Notts County in the Cup. And that had a very eerie, weird feeling, but it was a good distraction in the end. I remember being down in Nottingham that night, and Chris Schuker scored in the Cup under Keegan. And it was a weird game, but yeah, sometimes it does distract you from the horrors of the real world sometimes. Everton now, minute 40 on the clock. Everton now pumping the ball forward. Laporte with a nice cushion header. At the moment, that looks like a back three. Yeah, I think it is. It's Laporte and Diaz in the middle. Stones is right back. Cancelo's over on the left. Rodri's your CDM. Looks like Kevin's possibly. Where's Kevin? Foden's on the right. Oh, go on, Phil. That's a foul, referee. By Gordon. You know what I didn't do today? Tell you who the referee was, which is very silly of me and very amateurish of me, because that isn't normally what I do. If anyone does know, but the referee today is actually Paul Taylor. Sorry, I didn't know if anyone wanted to know that. So I do apologise. Right, City have this free kick, 2:40 on the clock. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden on it, 2:45. Here we go. It's going to be the right foot in swinger of Kevin De Bruyne. Big ball in, and it's away. And he's giving the whistle's blown. It's going to be a foul from Bernardo. Michael King got the ball out. It was going to be a corner, but Paul Taylor blew up, and is a free kick to the Toffees. Pickford to take. I don't know if anyone knows. Yes, I did get a bit emotional there at the start, but that's why I get annoyed by little dicks like that idiot at the beginning. Van de Beek now, ball in. Everton now. Rodri intercepts that really well. Sterling onto Kevin. Kevin tries to feed it through to Bernardo. Gets the ball back. So good defence there by Everton. John Stones on the right. Flicks the ball across. Back with Ruben Diaz. 3:40, 3:50 approaching on the clock. We're into the 4th minute. About to hit into the 5th minute. Edison now back to Emerick Laporte. We have just entered the 5th minute of this game. Everton 0, City 0. Diaz now coming forward. A little chip ball across to Razzmatazz over on the left. Back inside to Cancelo. Oh, lovely ball. Sterling. Oh, I wonder what he was doing. Sterling back on his right. Falls out to Rodri. Oh, a little bit of a Rodri rocket. Didn't quite get it. And that's going to be a foul. Free kick to the Toffees. And Foden's looking at Gordon like, get up your mad ass. He did go down really bloody cheaply there, Gordon. Jesus.
Stuff like that, Michael, is said by fucking childish cretins that never lived through things like the Cold War or never experienced the real world themselves. They haven't got a fucking clue.
It's probably about 5.
On the list of things that are important in this world, football's very low down. We enjoy it, but it only ever serves as a distraction. And what this world is facing at the minute could quite really escalate into the fucking end of everything. So there's no football without fucking politics. So little idiots like that need to shut the fuck up.
He's gone now anyway. He's a band. There we go. Don't know who Mr. R is, but he's... Anyway. Right, 5.5 on the clock. Kenny now with his throw-in from Everton. Van de Beek wants it. Van de Beek is begging for it. He ain't going to get it. And they go backwards. Come on. Come on, Blues. Everton are all over the place here in terms of going down. City are, I don't know, is City sticking the foot in or... I mean, yes, he did. Diaz does catch Richarlison there. Richarlison does catch him flush on the ankle at the back, but Cancelo there, what is Cancelo doing there? Bloody hell. Coleman just leaves him for dead then. Corner to Everton, 6.5 on the clock. But what was Cancelo doing there? Ball over the top. Coleman just left Cancelo gone. Louis Shakes are just scum, mate. Absolute, uneducated, unknowledgeable children. Not even worth. Ball in. Anyway, I'm not going to give the guy any more airtime. He's not worth it. Ball in. Away from John Stones. Well, 7 minutes gone and it shows Everton are not going to sit back here. They're coming. They're going to have a go. Ball over the top. Should be Edison's. It's going to be out of play. I thought Everton might sit back for the first 20 minutes, but clearly not. They want to have a go. They want to have a game. Here we come now with Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz. Portuguese man of war. The jellyfish. Comes Laporte. Just refresh it, Roman. It does that sometimes, mate. Sterling now on the City left. Little ball inside to Ilke. Silky Ilke now. Lovely gets the ball across. That's going to be... That's the corner, ref! It's a corner! He never touched it. How the hell can you see with your eyes from there? Because he's on the bloody byline. How can Tierney see from there? And the linesman had no chance. Everton here playing the way into bloody trouble. Trying to play out from the back. Try and play that game with us. And look, City gone all the way back to Edison now. Here we go. Come on, Diaz. 9 minutes on the clock, approaching. About to it into the 10th. And Rodri's just sloppy ball there to Emerick Laporte. Blind pass from Rodri. That's very silly of him. I was going to say unlike him, but if you watched him for the past 2 or 3 games, you know what I mean. Edison now. Back inside to Emerick Laporte. We're into the 10th minute. Everton 0, City 0. Not really been a clear-cut chance probably in the first 10 minutes. Both teams are putting each other under pressure. Some are putting some... Look, there's a little bit of sloppy passes going on. Gordon's demanding that throw-in, and he's giving it to Everton. John Stones. Bit sloppy, a bit lackadaisical on the ball there. Back at his old stomping ground. And yeah, I did forget Joe Mercer. I did forget many of them. Even forgot Joleon Lescott, believe it or not. Go on. Put him under. That's it. Bernardo, De Bruyne cutting down. Looks like it is Bernardo through that false 9 position. Yeah, we'll see. Rodri now. Simple ball back to Laporte. Laporte, little ball over the top. Gundogan there. De Bruyne inside to Gundogan. Gundogan now. Little bit of room to Razzmatazz on the left. Brings it inside. He come trying to get it back to Gundogan. And here come Everton now, down that right-hand side, plays it into the middle. He's going to switch it over to the left. Not, they're coming back inside again. Little shot comes in now. Decore with the ball. Decore sweeps the ball out to the right-hand side. Ball in. Decore now with Laporte. Laporte gets it away. Falls to Van de Beek. Ball away, Kevin now. Go on, Kevin. Wheel, look at Coleman there. Richarlison there is all over. Don't know who that was there for the Blues. Michael Keane now. Back inside to Van der Beek, back to Michael Keane, all the way back to Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford's going to smack this. Thought he was going to go to Kenny there, but he didn't. He went back to Keane. Holgate now. Inside to Allen. Wober. Holgate. Everton now trying to play their way around 12 minutes in. Remember, Everton lost 1-2 of their last 16 games. Ball in. Oh, yeah. Snapshot there by Gordon. Kadis from Van der Beek plays it to the wide left. John Stones. Gordon in, out, bing, trying to fly it across. Richarlison was there, or wasn't there, should I say. Instead, Eddie collects the ball, but did let it slip out of his hands. He's clearly got butter on his gloves. Laporte now sprays it across to João Cancelo. Leaves Iwobi for dead. Cancelo now. Go on, Cancelo. Lovely run. Lovely little ball, through ball there. Michael Keane just shadows that out for a goal kick. Silky Ilky couldn't quite get there. I had thoughts with you, mate, and your family. I hope they're safe, mate. Really, really good. In our thoughts tonight, mate, like Ronnie says. Approaching the 14th minute, Everton 0, City 0. Laporte now coming forward under not a lot of pressure at all. Cross to João Cancelo. He was a little bit of an overstretch there for that one. Ruben Diaz now. Sprays it across to Emerick Laporte. Emerick Laporte wides out to Razzmatazz. Iwobi's trying to put him under pressure, but Decore does. Back inside to Laporte. Diaz now. If I do miss anything important like that, please remind me, fellas. I am just trying to... I don't want to miss anything that does need to be fully read out or responded to, especially anything like that. Laporte now. Stones. Rodri. Back down to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva now has got Gordon for company. Back inside to Rodgers. Stones back to Rodgers. Rodgers now. Come on, Blues. Needs to up it. Just need to up it now. Gundogan. Slips nice little ball through for Kevin. He's trying to get through to Sterling. And again, it's just not quite there. Gundogan's just not got his eye in. That's about the 4th or 5th time he's tried it. The idea is there, like Pep's saying. The idea is there. But the execution's not just pulling off at the moment. It's either too short or too long at the moment. He needs to get his eye in. Rodri, that was sort of dicing. Foden now. See, this false nine is just changing all the time. Is Kevin there now? 5 minutes ago, it was Bernardo. But that's the trouble with City. It's interchangeable at all the times. City now just trying to... Bloody hell, Rodri. No need for it to be smacked at him that hard. Jesus. Foden now. Lovely little feet. But Gordon does have the best. That was the amount of bloody fouls you've given and you go and give that one off. Never mind advantage. Laporte now. Sterling. Sterling up against Coleman. And it's just too bloody easy at the minute. Cancelo back to Rodri. Little chip ball across to Foden. Gets there. Foden, lovely feet. In. And it's away from Keane. There was nobody in there, though, really. Nobody there. Lovely little ball there from Rodgers. An absolute sublime play from Foden. But they're all on the edge. There's no on the edge of the 12-yard box. Sorry, 18-yard box. Corner short. Gundogan. Cancelo. Cancelo's got company all around him. He just gives it away. Rodri fouls. What's he giving the free kick here for? Is that a foul on Cancelo? Oh, foul on Laporte, sorry. Corey does clatter in, but I think Rodri got away with one there. I think Rodri might have got a yellow card. I'll be honest with you, Rodri might have got a yellow card then, because that was very cynical from Rodri. 18 minutes on the clock, Everton 0, City 0. This is going to be a free kick similar to the one in the first 5 minutes, but on the other side of the pitch now. Now, the first time was an in-swinger from Kevin De Bruyne. Will it be the same here? It's the same two over the same free kick that was roughly bang symmetrical to the other side. So let's see if this is any better. This time it's the Phil Foden one. Ball in, away. I'm not sure how much Holgate knew about that. And it's again the same result. Free kick to Everton. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Wouldn't have by them. Actually, it was Diaz. And he just 50p'd there. Spot on, Michael Feeney. Absolutely spot on, mate. Couldn't have said that any better. Because you're not subscribers, you're family. That's what we are here on this channel. Decore now back out to Gordon on this left-hand side. Stones needs to get a touch close. Van de Beek's on the overlap. Back in. Decore tries to play it into a wall bit. Well done, Rodgers. KDB now. Bernardo back to Gundogan. Going to leave it for Raz. Oh, they could have gone there. Oh, John Stones, dirty. And then gives it away. Does all the hard work and then gives it away to Holgate in the easy one. Come on. Paul Tainey's not having that for Charleston. Get up, he says. Gundogan now coming into this left-hand side. Sterling. Cancelo now. Cancelo, ball in for Bernardo and Pickford. Picks that up quite easy. Look, he's not even ruffled his hair yet. Not even ruffled his bloody hair yet. 21 minutes on the clock. 21st minute of play. Everton 0, City 0. I'll be honest, a fairly even game so far here at Goodison Park. Laporte just drops Richarlison there. It was a foul. I don't even know why you're looking like that's even debatable. No, you can't do that anymore. It's not a man's game anymore. And Rick, come on now. Even I can see this all the way from Mancunian Way Studios. Here we go, Everton now have a very similar free kick to what City have just had for the last sort of 5 minutes. It's going to be Gordon with his right-footed in-swinger, looks like. Everton players, Holgate, Keane, Decore, big men are all up. Coleman and Van der Beek are just hanging back on the edge. It's going to fall to Van der Beek. Van der Beek back to Coleman. Ball over the top. Gordon wants it. Sterling just shoves him over. The referee says nothing doing. Iwobi all the way back now. Oh, Iwobi, and this could be a break on for the Blues. Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and that was great defending, I'll be honest with you. I mean, he has been everywhere, to be totally honest with you, but Kenny there was superb. But that breakaway is just not snappy enough. It's not give go. It's delayed. And when it's delayed, bang. Needs to be. Where's Stones, buddy, going? I know we like to play this play backwards, but Stones was just carrying on to his own bloody goal there. Diaz now. Ball over the top. Header comfortably from Coleman back to Jordan Pickford. And City Pickford right out to Van der Beek. Gordon's gone with the overlap. And this, Everton on the break, that's going to be too far. The goal kick to Edison. 24 minutes in. Everton 0, City 0. In City have had probably the majority of the possession, about 65%. But it has generally been even Stevens on the chances and the danger play sections. City get the possession up because if you look around these areas, we will pass forwards, backwards, sideways, and that does build your possession up. Look, this is where our possession's higher because we do a lot of this. Oh, well, that's good.
Martin, you can speak freely, you know. People aren't going to judge you for speaking freely. I know you keep holding your tongue, but you can speak freely.
What's the referee done there? What is the what? Piss off with that. Can we get to that next week? I'm not frigging interested in that right now. We'll get to that next week, thank you. Jesus, I'm not interested in that. Got 70 minutes of this game yet. Sky, absolute donkeys. Laporte now. Cross to Diaz. This just, to me, I just don't like the tempo. Sorry, I don't. And I know we've had the possession, but when we break, we're not quick enough. We're not quick enough.
Martin, mate, this is all about our midfield right now. It's absolute. It's putting us in the bin.
Look, God, for God's sake,
Martin.
Yeah.
I said this is all about our midfield at the minute. It's putting us in the bin. He's done the same bloody thing as he did against Tottenham, and it's putting us in the bin.
Yeah. We haven't got control.
I know that there's many Pep Guardiola fans out there, and I include myself as a Pep Guardiola fan. But he is fallible, you know. He does make mistakes, and he's making back-to-back bloody mistakes.
What's annoying me is we get what we doing. Right, stop playing this ball backwards is fine, but they're putting us under pressure. Look at the frigging hell. You're dicking around like that's a penalty. Oh, friggin' hell. Thought you were going to give that. That's a foul. Just gone through them. Then book him then, you prick. Is he VAR in that? Just gone through the back of him. Van der Beek won the ball. You've gone through the back of him. What's Richarlison doing? That's not a penalty. Get off. Get off. That's not a penalty at all. A VAR reviewing this? That is reckless. That is reckless. You rag prick. That was reckless by Van der Beek, that. Were they looking at a red card then? What's bugging me is we're doing this toying around crap at the back, which I get, that's what we do. But the problem is they're putting us under pressure. We don't look like we're communicating because there's Everton players hunting down in packs and they're giving it and we're losing it. When we're breaking, we break with pace. And then there's always one, stop, pull it back. Keep saying it's bloody tempo. And then, what the frig? Look, Everton should not be allowed to do what they're doing there. They're allowed to dance around us at the back. Because to be fairness, Ronnie, this is Tottenham. Repeat this. It is Tottenham. Repeat. Robbie's bang on. It's Tottenham. Repeat this so far. The only difference is he's obviously got Stones in for Walker. But it's exact midfield, it's just, sorry, it doesn't work. Come on, Kevin. It's it. 29 minutes in, and we've had a shot for the first time. Unless we've had a shot earlier I've forgotten about, I don't know. But I think that's 29 minutes in, I think that's the first shot we've had. Got to remember, this is the first time we've been under pressure in a while. And I mean overall within the season. If you look when we've won leagues, we've either been over the hill and gone by now, or we've been doing the chasing. Now we've had the lead and it's whittled down a little bit and whittled down a little bit. We've had a defeat and I think it's just a bit edgy. I think everyone's a bit edgy. Everyone's a little bit nervous. And I think it's just getting to everyone at the minute. You can see that they lost the last game. You can just see it in their whole play. If anyone who's watched Manchester City for any length of time this season, you can just tell. They look nervous. They look a little bit edgy. They're not playing with that same zip and swagger that they normally do. Look, Kevin, for God's sake. Richarlison, Kenny, that could and should have been 1-0, that. That could and should have been 1-0. He had the space. He had the room. Kevin De Bruyne, just no communication. And he's allowed to come all the way through. Stones is nowhere near Kenny. Look at that. Allen just ghosts Rodri like he's not there. Stones just, I'm not sure if he loses his footing or not from that replay. Gundogan now, that's better. Come on now. Much better. Oh, for God's sake. 31 minutes. I can confirm De Bruyne is not doing his normal Kevin De Bruyne at the moment. It literally is not Kevin De Bruyne at the minute. He's overpassing. He's been tackled. He's lost possession 2 or 3 times. Exactly. Just, spot on with that, Ronnie. Ronnie, you're spot on, mate. Everton they're there. Zip straight away. They want it more than us at the minute. Folding now. Go on, Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo. Shut up, Van de Beek. That is a clear corner. I said that a couple of minutes ago, Ronnie.
You copied me when I said it. Anyway, that was a joke. Calm down.
No, I'm talking about.
I know. Calm down. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Because Alan just ghosted Rodri.
Martin, I've put my headphones on to say something to you. We might just get away with this one. We might just win this one. But why has Pep Guardiola 2 games in a row put Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne in midfield together? Is Bernardo Silva not happy about playing that midfield role? Is that why he's played on that wide right 2 games in a row, or at number 10 2 games in a row, whatever the hell he's doing? Because it's been clear as, I mean, it was literally a key to our success the whole of last season, and it's been the key to our success up until the last 2 games this season. Why now has Pep Guardiola done this? This is, Martin, Pep Guardiola did stuff like this in the lead up to the Champions League final. What is going through Pep Guardiola's mind where he thinks that this is the right strategy and the right way forward? What has he seen that we're not seeing? What is he thinking and what is he doing? Because it's a road to nowhere again, just like the road to the Champions League final was, Martin. It's the same mistakes again, and it's inexplicable why he's making them, given all of the evidence that supports that the other strategies are a lot better. Martin's not really listening to me.
No, I am listening. We've just nearly conceded. To be totally honest with you, I think Bernardo is a shell of himself on that right-hand side. A shell of himself. De Bruyne, at best right now, should be a substitute. I'm sorry. I know that's not the rhetoric we need to be saying as Manchester City fans, and that will upset a few happy clappers, but I'm sorry, no. Me and Rob and Rich and a few others have said for ages, it's Bernardo, Gundogan, Rodri. Rodri looks a shell of himself since Bernardo's not been there with him. See, and do you know what the scary thing is, Rob, like you just said? Surely Pep can see, with little tweaks that he's made, has had impacts in other areas on the pitch. So moving Bernardo out of midfield has had an adverse impact onto Rodri. Because since he's moved Bernardo, he has gone from Rodri back to Plodri. Quite simply. It's like Pep. The only thing I can think is, players have said something to him, like you said, or the other side of it is, it must be something that's going on in training, and this must work in training. It has to be working in training because he wouldn't keep doing it, would he? Or is he trying to prove something to the board? Is he trying to prove something to the board, Rob? Is he trying to say, hang on a minute, this is what I've got when my squad isn't like it is? Or is it just a case of the mad scientist? I don't know. There's 3 or 4 different answers, but we're not Pep, so I don't know. What I do know is right now is we are not. Listen, I said this would be difficult, but my exact words before kickoff was the way we look. The Richarlison is what's he doing here? Ball across John Stone. John Stones looks uncomfortable at right back at the minute, and that's because maybe Gordon's doing very well with him. I don't know. Like there, overplayed. But the other thing is, maybe Stones at right back is because listen, because he's had one or two decent games there doesn't mean he's suddenly a right back. Do you know what I mean? It's like playing De Bruyne as a number 9 and he scores 3 goals in a game, and you go, "Oh, what a number 9!" Well, it doesn't mean he's a striker week in, week out. Look at Bernardo there. Where's Rodri? Where are they? Gundogan's all over this. The midfield, we are getting battered in. We're not even competing in the midfield. Everton are doing to us what we do to other teams at the minute. They're pulling us from left and right. We're being pulled out of position. We are literally in a situation of if in doubt, get it out. Right. Here we go. 3 on 2. 3 on 2. Play it right. Right, he switched. For fuck's sake. Looks like he switched Foden and Sterling around. So like Roman was right, I think. Oh, for God's sake, Raheem. It's a soddy 3-yard pass. And I get, the views have gone down since we've started not doing Happy Clapper. Terribly sorry, but that's the way this channel is. We will not give you Happy Clapper. If City are playing crap, we're going to tell you we're playing crap. I'm not going to sit here and go, well, it was a great game of football. We all great. Don't do that. I'm sorry. The way I'm acting now is the way I would be in the Etihad. And right now, we are being outfought, outmaneuvered, out everything. Because
I'll say this one more time to anyone who cares to listen. When Manchester City played beautiful, wide, attacking football, and we had Sterling and Sane in the team with a real number 10, Sergio Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne was the perfect player for that. We don't play that football anymore, and Kevin De Bruyne is wasted. He's completely wasted. Sure, his quality shines through when we're playing against teams like Chelsea, and sure, he's a world-class player. But he's completely useless to this team, especially when he's playing in the middle with İlkay Gundogan. İlkay Gundogan can play in tight spaces. İlkay Gundogan can go on 10, 15-yard runs with the ball. İlkay Gundogan can penetrate the box. But Kevin De Bruyne's best asset is his passing. We don't need to pass. Phil Foden can pass and Stones can pass in those tighter areas. I'm sorry, but Kevin De Bruyne, I love him. I think he's a wonderful footballer, but he's completely useless in this style of City team. Completely useless.
Gordon again here, down this Everton, City right, Everton left. They've got 2 on him now. They're literally having to pair up on him, and that's Bernardo just whacks here. That is not us. This is not us. Bernardo doesn't just get the ball and whack it 30 yards. What's that crap? That's Brentford. That isn't us. What the hell's that? Bernardo Silva's not there to go bang, see ya. Get control. Right, come on. 41 minutes. I'm going to be honest with you. I would take Kevin De Bruyne off at half-time and I would bring on Riyad Mahrez. I'd put Mahrez where Bernardo is and put Bernardo into the midfield. Because he's like a lost puppy without a lead at the minute, Bernardo, on that right-hand side. A lost puppy with no lead. And no microchip. I'm sorry, Kevin De Bruyne is a world-class footballer, but right now, Robbie's bang on. He's not right in this system because at the minute, this is his worst performance of the season. And I'm not trying to attack him, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'll take De Bruyne off, Bernardo in the middle, Mahrez to the right. It's quite a simple swap. But listen, will he do it? And I've got about.
Listen, I'll say it again. I've just seen the statistic on Sky Sports there. The ball, 49% of the ball has been in the middle third of the pitch. Up until 2 weeks ago, up until the Tottenham game, 49, 50, 60% of the ball was in the opposition half. Since Pep Guardiola's changed this midfield around, the ball is now fucking languishing in the middle third. And guess what? We're not even in bloody possession of it like we normally are. Honestly, Pep Guardiola, this is why Pep Guardiola frustrates me and pisses me off so much. Because Pep Guardiola finds the winning formula and then fucking throws it in the bin. I don't understand why he does it. He's either a complete genius who is completely mental at the same time, or he stumbles across the right formula and doesn't realise that it's the right formula until it's too late. It just makes no sense. That the statistics don't lie. How can possession go from 60% of the ball up until two games ago in the opposition's half of the pitch to now 50% of the ball being in the middle third? How could that, statistics do not lie. Pep Guardiola, you've made another mistake.
Well, that there was a statistic there, Rob, just come up. 43 minutes gone and we've had 8 touches in their half. In their box. 8 touches. Look, what is this kick and rush shit? Why are we starting lumping it all of a sudden? We're just lumping all of a sudden. Bernardo in the corner, lump. Rodri, lump. KDB, lump.
That's the other wonderful thing, Martin. That's the other wonderful thing. Scotty Mo's just said there, Rodri's got 4 players in a diamond around him. Rodri has been at his absolute best all season when Bernardo Silva's in the midfield with him. You take Bernardo Silva out of the midfield with Rodri and he starts looking bang average again. He was bang average against Tottenham and he's bang average today against Everton. And it's because Pep Guardiola refuses to play the appropriate midfielders with him. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I just can't believe we're at kick and rush football. I've not seen us do kick and rush since bloody, when was it, Rob? 2000 and the Royal. I'm seeing footballers smacking 30-yard balls up. I'm seeing footballers putting the ball over the top, trying to run onto. That's not what we do. It's always on the deck. Triangles. We don't do this ball over the top from 30 yards.
I'm sorry, but it's absolutely no secret that the people who like to shit on Rodri and have a go at Rodri, they've been quiet all season until Pep Guardiola fucking changes the midfield. And now, listen, the people who don't like Rodri, quite rightfully don't like him because he's only above average. He's nowhere near Fernandinho. But Rodri's mistakes are covered up but when Bernardo Silva plays in front of him. And you take Bernardo Silva away from Rodri, and that's when all the critics can rightfully come back out because he turns bang average again.
Yeah. Gordon's going to hit this, and he's just over. And Edison was flailing there. Absolutely flailing all over the place. Look. Look, he just cracked. I'm going to be honest, Rob, but Stones at right back.
I wouldn't trust Pep Guardiola to change a tie if he spilt his dinner down it.
I'm going to be honest with you, Rob. Said that. Look, ball in the air again. Stones at right back doesn't work at the minute against Gordon. And this is what I was saying.
Martin, that's your tactical ineptitude. You're thinking that the problem's Stones. It's not. The problem is in front of Stones.
Yes,
Martin.
I know it is. But
so why are you blaming Stones then? You've just literally blamed Stones. It's not Stones that's causing this problem. It's the midfield three. The midfield three, Martin, dictates everything in this team. Everything.
It
dictates whether we're good at the back or whether we're good at the front. So don't single out defenders.
I'm not singling out.
Martin, you literally just did. You just said Stones is not working.
Stones. But I can say Stones is having not the greatest game at right back right now, which is not.
Martin, I've took your steering wheel off you. You're a shit driver. Your analogies don't work, mate.
Thank you, Louis Yates. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't mean I'm not blaming the midfield for it. But he looks uncomfortable there at the minute. De Bruyne in, and that's Pickford's all day. And that's going to be the half-time whistle. Everton 0, City 0. Well, that was as much an evenly matched first half as you're going to get. I will be honest, Everton have had the majority of the play attacking-wise. Stats show that. We've had eight touches in their box. One shot on target. They've had more chances. Better chances. Kenny, I keep saying, Kenny should have scored in that. Probably say Kenny's got the best chance of the game. Through a great run by Allen, who just left Rodri like he wasn't there. Literally. And that all came from the ball. Gundogan with a very sloppy...
Next person to mention fucking John Stones without knowing fuck all about football is getting banned from the channel. Swear to Christ. Big fucking mistake there. Midfield 3 is what you should be talking about.
So you've got your header from Gundogan. KDB gets dispossessed. Allen takes on the ball. Runs through Rodri like he's just not there. Plays the ball through to Kenny. And Kenny could have and should have put Everton 1-0 up with the best chance of the whole game for either team, if I'm totally honest. And the only shot City have had in real sort of anger is a 25-yard Kevin De Bruyne sort of daisy cutter straight into the palms of a Jordan Pickford. Other than that, Manchester City, the midfield, it needs to change. That midfield is slow. Rodri has no protection whatsoever. It just wasn't. Because Bernardo looks like they said, a lost puppy with no leader. A microchip out on that right-hand side. Looks like he doesn't want to be there. Foden is just running around. Gundogan is trying to thread balls through. We've now got into this habit of launching balls, and I don't know if that's because they don't trust the midfield. They don't want to trust that midfield. I don't know. But they're now trying to bypass it a bit. They're just launching. Like I said, I'm sorry. This will go against a lot of people. I'd take De Bruyne off. I'd put Bernardo into the middle, which would shore up Rodri, which would then shore up your back line, because Gordon wouldn't have as much freedom to run at Stones. Because I get what Rob's saying. Robbie's saying the middle three is at fault, and that's putting pressure onto Stones because Gordon's having the freedom to run through that middle line. He's going down that left-hand side uncontested. So what you got to do is you got to start thinking, shore it up, get Mahrez on the right, take Kevin off, put Bernardo in the middle, and go back to what we have won 12 or 13 games on the bounce with. Go with Rodri, Bernardo, Gundogan. That's been like that, Mark Armstrong, for donkey's time. We'd be doing that against Tottenham. Just bing, bing, bing, bing, bing to 5'2" Bernardo. Just said, Sean, Stone to me looks uncomfortable because Gordon is getting the freedom to run at him because the middle ain't helping him. The idea of having a middle is to defend your back four. Your back four are your last line of defence, apart from your goalkeeper, of course, but they're your last line. And at the minute, the midfield, forget it. But, right, can I go back to this? People are going about midget forwards. We've had midget forwards ever since Pep's been here. Why do you think Zeko got sold? Why do you think all these top... We've had midget forwards. Aguero wasn't 6'2". We were still putting balls in. But Aguero was getting in front of his man and bang at the front post, bang at the back post, running onto him. So it's not just about the midgets up front. It's about the balls you're putting in, thinking about it. You've got to do it. And second half, Pep gets in there, bollocks him. He admits he's made a bit of a bollock and he changes it. Simple.
Bollocks him. If I was the captain, I'd be bollocking Pep. Oh, wait, it's probably fucking De Bruyne, the bellend, who needs substituting.
No, Gundogan's captain, I think, isn't he?
Oh, good. Ilkay Gundogan should fucking show Kevin De Bruyne where the fucking showers are. Tell him to fucking get changed.
Look at this. It's just... It's bloody laughable. I didn't even realise Foden had stopped following him back there. I didn't know. I don't think we're quite there yet. Sinking number 10 time.
Okay, now David Seaman's advertising safe style glass.
Is that?
Has he run out of money already?
Well, he chopped his ponytail, didn't he? So he lost his hair. He lost his hair sponsorship. This is going to be a big app. I don't know what Mickey Richards is saying. I don't know if he's making some excuses. I really don't know what excuses they're rolling out with at the minute. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Everton have done their manager proud today. I'll give them that. Sorry. They are defending. They are battling. They are doing everything they can to get out of a relegation battle. I will give Everton that credit. And do you know what? They don't care. They're throwing it in. They're throwing bodies in the line. They're getting in the way of everything. But if Everton had just, the scary thing is, if Everton had just had that little bit of extra quality, they'd be winning this. Because get no doubt about it, they've had the better chances. They're playing the better football. Everyone will go, yeah, man, we've had 60, 75% possession. I couldn't give a crap when you've had the ball in your own half. I want to see, when it comes to possession of going forward, Everton are beating us on statistics. More touches, more shots. Come on. And you know what? Here's another little thing as well that I did say. I said, and Scotty Moll said it earlier. I've said it for weeks now. You know within 5 or 10 minutes what City's turning up. You know what City are turning up in the first 5 or 10. It's all about tempo. And the tempo is slow. I don't know whether they're nervous after Spurs. I don't know whether they are overly cautious. I don't know if they've now thought this is the way it's got to be for 12 games. I don't know. But they've come out and it's as though that defeat against Spurs has rocked them. Absolutely rocked them. And it shouldn't be. And I said a point, the way that I said before this game, the only way Everton get anything out of this game is if they play amazing and we are below par. And right now, that's exactly what's happened. We are below par and they're playing really well. So right now, they're on course to get somewhere. We're not. Because we're below par by some margin. Some margin. You know what, Jack Lee, though? They shouldn't be that nervous. How many league titles have these won? Do you know where the difference comes? They've never been chased before. They've either done the chasing or they've been over the hill and gone by this point. They've never, ever been chased like this. And do you know what? Maybe mentally they can't handle it. I'm not going to say yes or no to that. I'm just saying could be. This could be mentally they're struggling. Because every time we won the league, we're 10, 12 clear. If you look, and then the other times has been Liverpool have been winning and we've chased them down. We've chased down a 10-point lead. We've chased down a 9-point lead.
Hi everybody.
Now they're chasing us.
Me here. Football's only partially important, but this is a destroyed Russian tank. Good luck, Ukraine. Only about 1,000 more to go, but fucking kill every one of the motherfuckers.
If you are new to the channel and watching, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be amazing. That would be really good. And I'm sorry, if you want happy clappy stuff, we're not for you. I'm not going to lie, we're not for you. We don't do happy clappy stuff here. Yeah, we don't blindly just say all great stuff about Manchester City and players. If we think they're struggling, we think there's something wrong, we will make the points. Sorry, that's the way it is. We love Manchester City, and the reason why we think that is because we think we've supported the club long enough and done enough for the club, all of us, including you lot in the chat, where we can be honest. Sorry, that's the way we are. Will that mean me and Rob will never end up on Manchester City television? Of course we won't, because we're realists. And unfortunately, that isn't what a lot of people want nowadays. They want happy, clappy mentality. We're a brilliant team. You know, we were...
Yeah, but Martin, I can stand there every night and proudly say, and you can proudly say, and some other people can proudly say, I'm the only reason Manchester City Football Club exists. Fact.
Yeah. Anyway, listen. We're about to hit the second half. Anyone who is deluded enough to think Pep has now made substitutions, come on, please. Won't happen. All the Liverpool fans, by the way, I hope you've all enjoyed your road to the final. Maybe you could catch Manchester City's road to a final last year. Oh, sorry. No, you can't. Because we don't get one. But hey-ho. According to all these media people who've now started fighting back against City fans.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Addy, you're such a tease, mate. I'll leave you alone. I won't bully you, but you used to hate me because I moaned. Probably still do hate me because I moan, but still.
I think he was feeling you out, Rob. I think he was feeling you out at first. See, Addy knew what I was like. He was feeling you out. He likes to cut your jib. Why the hell have I watched 5 commercials so far?
Adverts, Martin. Chelsea? You are English and you live in the United Kingdom.
Sorry, adverts. Oh dear, why have I watched 5 adverts of Liverpool Chelsea in the last 5-6 minutes? But you know, I've never seen the Carabao Cup have this sort of coverage.
Cowabunga Cup.
Yeah, I've never seen it have this coverage. It's almost as though Liverpool are in the final, Rob. Oh, sorry, yeah. Anyway, I know Yusuf won't agree with that, but any true fan will realise there is a media bias against Liverpool and United. And let's just be honest. And the reason we know that is because for the last 4 years, we've been...
Has Useless Yusuf got his ticket for tomorrow?
He's already in London, mate.
Well, no, that's probably where he lives, but I mean, has he got his ticket for tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, that was the little... Has he got his ticket for tomorrow? No, I don't know.
Useless, have you got your ticket for tomorrow? Useless? Hello? Hello, Useless? Hello? Anyway, back on track, Martin. What do we do second half? How do we...
Bernardo in the middle, Mahrez right, KDB off.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty boring, Martin. That's what we should do, yeah.
What you mean is that's what anyone would do?
That's what anyone with sanity would. What's Pep Guardiola going to do, though, Martin? So that's what you'd do.
What would Pep Guardiola do? He'll get to the 70th minute and...
Hey, Mark Armstrong, don't be dissing Fred Dibner.
I've been watching that for ages.
Love a bit of Fred round these parts, mate.
I literally asked Rob about 4 months ago. I went, I've been watching Fred Dibner, Rob, and he went, yeah, I know him.
Love a bit of Fred Dibner around these parts, so I.
Anyone who literally climbs chimneys at like whatever feet in the air and does not care and wants to spend half a day out with an undertaker. Anyone who's watched Fred Dibner knows what that meaning is.
Love a bit of Fred round these parts, my friend. Love a bit of Fred. Oh, I.
Yeah. He had three wives, but he only had one love, and that was his steam engines. Have you seen that?
Steam engines with a bit of chimneys, Martin. Bit of chimneys.
Manchester City's lowest goal expectancy of this season. Guess what the game is? Today. And do you know what Pep will say? So happy. We did.
Well, do you know what I do? I know that Martin is trying desperately to avoid anything that involves the real world here, but comedians tend to have, good comedians at least. I mean, because
We're kicking off now, Rob, by the way.
I won't lump everyone into it. Well, tell me when they kick off. They kicked off.
No.
Comedians tend to have an above average IQ. They're very clever people, comedians. And obviously comedians are good at selling you stories and good at telling you things and good at communication. So a comedian would make a great politician, if I'm honest. And so far, I don't know much about the bloke, but so far he has really, really won a lot of friends around the world, and I'd back him all day, every day. Certainly much better than the actual comedians that run our country. And I only hope that he does survive. I only hope that everyone's families are safe. It's unlikely, I know, and I apologise for that. But Ukraine, beautiful people, beautiful country, deserves better.
Yeah, and as Rob says, I'm not trying to avoid what's going on in the real world. I'm not. I'm just trying to put a smile on people's faces and let them forget for an hour, that's all. Listen, I get in trouble because I watch what's going on at the minute, and it's disgusting. And Putin, people have said kill him. Why? You're martyrising him like Ronnie and Rob have said. Nah. You just, nah. But anyway, let's move on to the game. If anyone wants to know, Manchester City, in the first half of the Premier League all season, have got a lowest goals expected goals ratio of the whole season in this one game. The lowest we had previously was, believe it or not, the Arsenal game and Palace and Chelsea. So, yeah, today is not a good day so far in that first half. Now I need to speed up to the actual game of play. Listen, I love Zinchenko to come on and do that, mate. I would. Don't make bugs, man. They should be playing the bloody out for Zinchenko, for God's sake. Oh, there he is, floppy man. There he is. Look at me. 48 minutes.
What do you think to the new updated streamlined scoreboard and time, by the way, Martin? I've streamlined it a little bit. It was a little bit too much.
I'm loving the badges because of the shadows. I love anything with a bit of a shadow and a bit more enhanced. I love it. I think the time is subtle as well. It's oh, hang on, Everton are through. Richarlison, I'm sure, just broke the offside trap, and Edison is now given the offside trap, which is pointless which tells you you're a prat and can't keep up. Unless you're following the new rule that he's about 3. Right. Oh, God's sake. The new rule is, apparently, if he is borderline or he's unsure or close, the linesman keeps the flag down, it goes to VAR. The linesman has literally thought, that's close, I'll keep my flag down. And then within 30 seconds, he's put his flag up. Make your bleeding mind up. Right, 49, come on. Do you know what's bugging me? Nothing's changed. It's just the same play again. Ball, 20-yard, 30-yard ball again. Now it's changed. And Iwobi's just left.
Do you know what's really winding me up, Martin?
Go on.
A week before the Tottenham game, if you can remember that far back, I even had a little bit of an admirer in Lascila Blue, who normally hates me for being negative. But I praised Pep Guardiola, and I truly believe that losing against Tottenham and this shambolic display today is my fault for praising him.
Well, I think it's my fault. I'll tell you why. Because I was the one who went, the next 3 games, we win them and we win the league. And at the minute, we're 1.5 into that 3 games and it looks like we're not going to win either of them. So, yeah. Sterling now on the break.
Out, Bald fraud, Martin out, Balding fraud, Rob out, fraud.
Old brigade out, new brigade in, get Happy Clappy brigade in. Louis Yates, do we even want me to explain that? I'll say it again. Cancelo can't defend. A £49 million flop in Iwobi just got by him. What the... Everton are playing better football than we are. Can someone do me a favour here? Look, KDB looks knackered. Iwobi's looking world class. Am I in the twilight zone? I'm telling you now, and you know when I really think I've said it 4 times and it's gone very much unresponded to. We are crumbling mentally because we've never been chased down before. We're crumbling mentally. Every time we've won the title, we've done the chasing or we've been over the hill. I think we're in a new position here, and I think we're like, I can't handle this. Don't know what to do here. We can't keep the composure. We've got to. This is a mentality game. They're sat there going, the pressure's here, pressure's on. And I think for the chasing team, it is less pressure because it's not expected of you. They always say when you go top, and here's the thing, we'll be one of the few teams, I think, who won't. If we don't win this league, I can't. Now, Ronnie, you might be able to help me here because you're good at stats, mate, because Chris Baker's not on. But when was the last time a team was top at Christmas and Boxing Day and didn't win the league? Can anyone tell me? Because I'm telling you now, if we don't win this league, it will be down. Oh, we're through. This will be down as quite a... Do you know what, Mark Armstrong? You're spot on. You're spot on. I think they thought they were going to be over the hill and gone by now. I think they're a bit shell-shocked by what's happened. I think they thought at Christmas time, when everyone was praising them, jumping about them and everything else. And you know what? This is quite a simple fix. It's a simple fix. It's not even a hard fix. It's quite simple. Yeah. Oh. That's a foul. That's a foul. Diaz, don't even moan. It's a foul. Richarlison is going down like a soft ass. I admit that. Why is Paul Taylor hugging Decore? What is going on with that crap? Diaz did catch him on his hand, but that was an accident. So let's not play that game. 54 on the clock. Everton 0, City 0. I think Everton, listen, a draw is disastrous. Don't ever think a draw is not disastrous. I'm telling you, because it is. Because we've still got a United next week. We've got to go to Wolves. We've got to go to West Ham. I know Liverpool have got games. But I'm telling you now, we've got to go to Leeds yet. And before anyone goes, well, Leeds are getting smacked by everyone. Well, yeah. So would Everton. So, yeah. So would Tottenham. When is anybody going to think we're going to make changes? When do we think changes are coming? 80th minute? 60th minute? I mean, are we expecting any changes soon? Balling. I need to check something while I'm here. Listen, 1-0 you're happy with. You take it. SOS at 65, 70th minute. It was a good save there from Pickford. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to see if Rich is available for post-match at the minute. 56 minutes gone. That's a foul, Paul Taylor. Alan, you can't get in the linesman's face like that. You can't. Well, thank you. He's booking him. Thank you. Did Alan just tell the linesman to F off then? Or was that me? It's a bit naughty of him. Shouldn't he be booked twice for that? Right, free kick, 57 minutes. De Bruyne and Foden are over it. Cancelo, Bernardo, Gundogan, all on the edge. Here we go. Chance, big chance. Ball of quality ball. Come on. Bernardo, just to the right of the edge. Gundogan, dead centre of the D. In, and it's away at the front post by Richarlison. Ball falls out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva sprays a little nice ball across to João Cancelo. 58, João Cancelo in, and that is just going to be out and gone. Well, go on, Sterling. Oh, on. Coleman, it's just he's had a very, very quiet game today, hasn't he? Raheem Sterling, I'll be honest with you. Very quiet game. I think Rob's spot on. I think that midfield really, where's the ball gone? They're the City fans there as well. I genuinely think, I think that midfield, when it is so confusing and a bit of a mess, I think it affects everything around. I think Sterling gets affected. Like we said, John Stones has been affected. I think it doesn't really affect him. But here comes Laporte now, 59, approaching the hour mark. About to hit the last half an hour of this game. João Cancelo, teasing, turning, probing, ball in. Laporte, Bernardo was ready. Back into John Stones. Rodney now. Cross to Kevin De Bruyne on the right-hand side. De Bruyne going to be ball in, away by Michael Keane. Lets the ball bounce. De Bruyne with the header just straight into Richarlison, and he's back on the ground again for the fifth or sixth time. The diving little sod. Now he's got his hurt back. I've never seen anyone go to the ground so easily. I mean, he does get a clatter, but he's down every 30 seconds here. He's down every 30 seconds. And here comes, who's that? That was Dele Alli, it's not. Andros Townsend there. See, we've now had more shots on target, which is good. We're now getting our shot count up. Rodri now. Nice ball out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Kevin. Dangerous. Make it dangerous. Phil. Oh, have a pop. Tries to play the ball down to Sterling and he gets cleared. But City have now finally took control of this game. Here comes Cancelo now. Gundogan, Foden just straight into Coleman's hands. Nowhere. Oh dear. Foden's down. 62 on the clock. I'm just going to see if Rob's around at the minute. Robert!
What's up?
I'm just going to for a quick bathroom break. I'll be 30 seconds. Can you just talk to the lovely people?
Nah, just leave them in the misery. There's only 12 people watching anyway because you're terrible.
Oh, thanks. I'm terrible. We'll score now. I'm leaving. All right, I'm back. So our biggest threat has come from John Stones. Hey ho. Cancelo now. Our biggest threat is from Johnny Stones there. But I'll tell you what. No, I needed a quick pee. Do apologise. Here comes Bernardo Silva now. 65 minutes on the clock. John Stones. Let's just calm down. Let's all just stay nice and calm for the meantime. 65 minutes in, still 0-0. This can go either way. Phil Foden now. Corner to the Blues. De Bruyne and Phil over this one. 65 minutes gone. Still no substitutions for Manchester City. Come on. Ball in. Oh, it's headed away. It's too simple. Too simple at the minute. And he would have been offside anyway because Laporte's just jogging back. Everton. The thing is, this game's here for winning because Everton aren't committing too many forward now. Everton are just thinking, tell you what, we're tired. We'll just defend. They're going to defend resolutely now. They're going to defend their area, defend their territory, which is quite considering what's going on in the world at the moment. We are trying. We're trying now, which is good. But I still say a couple of little tweaks and we can nick this. And I do mean nick it. I do mean nick it. Because people will look at the statistics, they'll look at the possession, they'll look at the shots, and they'll think it was a battering by City. But it clearly, anyone who's watched the game knows it is not. De Bruyne! Oh, for God's sake, somebody! Oh, best chance of the game. Gone. Pickford saving Everton, and I mean saving them. De Bruyne there shows his class. Little bit of space along the floor. Bernardo Silva. Look at this from Kevin. Little daisy cutter. Bang on Bernardo. Oh. Come on. I mean, right now. Oh, breaking news coming on. Roman Abramovich has handed over stewardship and care of Chelsea to the trustees of Chelsea's charitable foundation. That is obviously down to him having his money, not being able to get it. Can't get in the country. There's a lot. Yeah. Tuchel said it the other day. Lots of uncertainty now regarding Chelsea Football Club. Not the greatest news going into the cup final for them tomorrow. But yeah, Abramovich, days as Chelsea owner, could and really should be numbered. So the days of Chelsea being involved in stuff might be sadly coming to an end for them. But listen, if they're self-sufficient and they didn't have all this money that was owed. Yeah! Oh, jeez. Oh, it's on the roof of the net. Oh, lovely little play. Little dink from KDB. Foden leapt like a salmon. I mean, I will say KDB in the last 5 or 10 minutes has come alive. Shouldn't have took this long, though. Get Mahrez on this damn pitch. I remember Mahrez playing here a couple of years back. Banged a beauty of a free kick in. At this same end as well. Right, this is what they're going to do now. Yeah, he's that injured, but he can have an energy drink. Piss off. Look, have a look round. Anyone watching? No, there's no one watching. Yeah, pretend I'm injured. Pretend I'm injured. Get off the pitch. Bye. See ya. Go off there. Where are you going? Get off the pitch. You've had treatment. You go off at the nearest point. I think Everton have made a substitution. They have Dele Alli's on. Donny van de Beek is off. Dele Alli on. That is actually a good substitution for us. That's a good substitution for Manchester City, that one. Because Van de Beek hasn't had one of his worst games today. Has been in the thick of it, I tell you. "20 minutes plus injury time left. Everton 0, City 0 in this title race. This finely, and I mean finely tuned and balanced title race. We said this is going to be twitchy bum time. Our lead eking away here from 12 to 10 to 9 to 6. Could be down to 4 with a game in hand down at 1. This is how tight this is becoming. This is literally could be City versus Liverpool shootout for the title at the Etihad. SOS, I'm not surprised, mate. 72 minutes and no subs. That's Pep Guardiola for you. There's Sterling. I forgot he was even on the pitch. Didn't know you were on there, Raz, mate. I thought you'd gone for an half-time sandwich or something, mate. Because you haven't been there all second half, really, to be fair. Oh, here he goes on the left. Ball into Gundogan. Gundogan, little chip back to the back stick. To nobody but to John Stones, to Rodri, to Laporte. 73 on the clock. Ball in for Bernardo. I'm telling you now, I don't care what anyone says, a draw here is disastrous. And I know other people say, it's all right, don't worry. Sorry, it is 2 points dropped. Because Liverpool ain't going to drop a shitload of points. And what I don't like is that game at the Etihad being all or nothing. I hate that feeling. Especially while I'll be in Benidorm for it as well. All or nothing game and I won't be here. Brilliant that, innit? I might have to do a post-match from Benidorm. Literally, I'm not kidding you. I might have to do it on my phone. Because the hotel has free Wi-Fi. Everton are coming forward. Gordon, and it's near post. That is the danger here. Everton on the break could nip one, and then we're in a hell of a lot of trouble. When was the last time we had back-to-back defeats? Have a rum? I wish I could, mate. Sorry, Yusuf, but I'm a City fan. I do nervousness, mate. Everyone goes, keep calm and stay confident. Sorry, don't work that way. Wish it did. It doesn't. It's like, calm down and have a run. Keep calm. That should be a coaster on it. Keep calm and have a run. Have a run. By the way, Ronnie, you want to come on post-match? You still got your family round, mate. None of you want to come on post-match, Ronnie. Cancelo over the top. Eesh. Oh, go on, De Bruyne. Oh. Manners will be on score his pen. Oh, Jesus, Ronnie. You make me laugh, mate. Right, here we go. 75 on the clock. 76. Approach him. And everyone has ignored me in the group chat. There was a time when there was other people involved in this channel that we had. Sterling. Gundogan. And it's compact. Find the space. No worries, Ronnie. No worries, mate. The Corday now bounced it off Laporte. It's going to be a throw into Everton. 76 just ticks over into the 77th minute. The player Goodison and Manchester City are making 2 substitutions. Here we go. The first one, Demarai Gray's coming on for Gordon. Gordon, I'd probably give them their man of the match, Anthony Gordon. I will give them the man of the match. Here comes Demarai Gray, so Carl Blundell will be absolutely jumping for joy. Jumping for joy. Gundogan off. Mahrez on. Jesus on. Who's coming off for him? So Mahrez and Jesus are on. And Sterling and Gundogan are off. And you know what? I'm probably going to say that is probably the right decision. Because Sterling has been anonymous all game. What is it with Sterling and Merseyside? Someone please help me with it. Because he turns up at Merseyside and he goes missing. Come on, where's he put now? You've got Mahrez right. I'm presuming Sterling's gone 9. Gordon is very decent. Very, very decent. They're man of the match for me, if not the man of the match. Their best player. Richarlison, I just find him a dirty little diving little sod. No time for him. No time for Richarlison whatsoever. Right. Boys, I'm loving the little play around the back, but you do know we need a goal here. We are at a situation where you need to win. Go on, Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo, son. Rodri Rocket. Oh, that was going in. That was going to go in. I'm telling you, that Rodri Rocket was going to go in. It was going in. Kevin De Bruyne lets it roll under his foot. He gets it back, but Dele Alli's going to get there, and it's going to be a foul. Paul Taylor blows his whistle, and a free kick to Everton. I don't know, but I'm not sure if Cal will be buzzing you now. Because he'll be very, very worried. This has, I'll be honest, turned around in the second half. We've now won all the game. It has been a tale of 2 halves, but it matters not if this stays at 0-0. It matters nothing if this stays 0-0. Really matters nothing. Oh, dear. Come on, Blues. Come on. Come on. Right, 10 minutes. Come on.
Man, is this a watch along or are you just doing the World Gurning Championships?
I'm getting nervous, that's why. I'm sorry to everyone. Right, here we go. 10 minutes. Diaz. I'm getting twitchy bum time. I really am. Cancelo. Ball in. Going to be cleared. Rodri. Stones. Mahrez. Ball in. What you doing? Back to Stones. Kevin De Bruyne. Abdallah, stay positive, mate. Come on. Laporte. The centre-backs are just so far pushed now. Everton are just draw. Will take a draw. Yes! Get it! Yes! Come on! Yes! Oh, you bastard! Get in! Oh! Get in! Come on! You are going to have to take this title out of our cold grass bands.
Sorry, what was that, Mary Wallace in chat? I apologise. Shitty dropping points, we're winning the league. Sorry, boys. Oh, sorry, Mary Wallace. Sorry that you murdered 39 people. Sorry.
What did Michael Keane do there?
He could have been killed.
Oh, he just... Oh.
He could have been killed. He could have been killed.
Get in. Come on. This is what it means. This is what it means. No, Yusuf, try the 82nd minute, mate. Right, come on. Defend now, defend. Right, this is where the game plan comes. Funny how things change when Mahrez and Gabby are on, innit? God's sake. I'm sorry. I was always confident. That's good shit I've cut. Some people are saying it's offside. It came off Keane's foot the ways he slipped. Clearly need to know the offside rule, don't they? Anyway, right, this is where we come into favour now. Because Everton now need to get the goal. So their game plan has to change. So this is where we need the second. I don't, at the moment, balls to the goal difference, just goal win every game. This, anyone remember a few years back when we had to go on a 12-game winning run? Well, I think we got a squeaky 1-0 against Burnley, was it, Rob? When Aguero scored on the line? But again, we were behind in that. Richarlison and his fellow countryman shows why he's the best in the country. They're banging for handball. Rodri, don't tell me this is going to go to VAR. Decore's going balmy. Are they going to give this to VAR? Is he going to give it to VAR, Decore now? It's offside. It is going to go to VAR. Don't be a bastard. Don't be a bastard. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Rodri, you absolute tool. Even Pep knows. You tool, Rodri. Absolute tool, Rodri. Absolute tool. His arm's not even in a natural position. Your arm out there is not a natural position, you twat. Down to Edison and Richarlison now. Is it? I think it is. You know it's a penalty, so I don't know what you're doing. How is that not a penalty? Just give the damn thing. What? Has he given the pen? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Has he given offside for something? Has he given offside? Rob, has he given up? Can someone help me with this? I'm shocked. I'm not going to lie. Oh, well, City have cheated the league will be the headline tomorrow. Yeah, never mind. Got away with that one, won't lie. Oh, dearie, me. I don't even know how that's. I don't even know. Listen, is it offside? Okay, right. He's giving it offside. Screw it. Was he offside? I don't know. Yeah. Should we move on? Awolby's off, and on comes Anwar Al Ghazi, the on loan Villaman, to try and change Everton's hopes. Rodri, sorry, mate. You're an absolute plodry today, mate. You've gone back to being Del Boy's brother. Sorry, over the top. Richarlison, right, Rodri. Do you know what, Pep? You've got, has he got a sub left? Get Fernandinho on. Not handball if offside first, it's the rule. Right, well, okay then, so screw it. If he's offside and that's the rule, do it. Fine. Obviously, I am not sat here. We're into the last 2 minutes of normal time. 88th minute into the 89th. Foden's telling someone to F off. No idea who. This is going to get. Now Foden's getting booked. Shut your mouth and get on with it.
Can I just talk to Youssef a second? Youssef, I know that you're criminally stupid and you've got no fucking brains in your head, but to call any fucking VAR decision or any fucking refereeing decision a fucking robbery is absolutely fucking stupid from a fucking plastic twat Liverpool fan like you. You have had so many decisions over the years and you have played with so many bent and dirty fucking referees. You have no fucking clue about football. I had a fucking Liverpool fan the other day asking why they've got railed seating at Anfield. Thick fucking cunts, the lot of you. There's only one fucking team in the city of Liverpool, and that's fucking Everton. You're a fucking joke.
Sterling went off and Gundogan went off. Gundogan a bit unfairly. Sterling probably one of the right ones. Yeah, we're not even going to go into how many times Salah's played for the national swimming team because he's dived that many times. You literally brush past Salah and he falls over. So let's not go into how many penalties Liverpool have had when they shouldn't have had them. Never mind. But Liverpool fans have selective memory. Ball in on the corner, away by Diaz. Rodri, because someone just will play with 10 men. Get Rodri off the damn pitch. What's he doing? No, Roman. Get Rodri off and get Fernandinho on. And I'm a supporter of Rodri. So, yeah. Rodri, nice ball down to Phil. Back into Laporte. Here we go. 90th minute. We're going to find out what the allotted time is. The board is about to go up. Come on. This is going to be the most nervous 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever minutes. This is going to be one hell of a nervous time. But here we go. We are with you all the way here from the Mancunian Way Studios. 5 minutes of allotted injury time. Here we go. Edison just boots it straight down the field and out of play. Throwing to Everton. 4.5 left to go. Big, yeah. Listen, Ronnie, I'll do that when we've won the game, mate. Not if we draw the game, then it's a different story, mate. You just sit there with your rum bottle. Go and play message in a bottle. Right, big kick from Jordan Pickford. That should be it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Edison had just lost flight of that. 4 minutes and counting. Everton 0, City 1. Michael Keane dropped his what's-its and Phil Foden pounced on him. Richard, can you book him? Book him. He's dived all game. Soft little mad ass. Oh, I thought Gabby had got through there. Go on, that's it. Take him down. Never mind. It's only Dele Alli. Don't think Pep will mind. If you know, you know. Do you think Dele Alli's going home with Pep in the same car today? Dad, bring him home for tea. Right, here comes Decore now. That's why he's moved to Everton, so he can be closer. Surprised he's not signed for us on loan. Oh, what is Stones doing there? Good recovery. Stay with him. Stay with him. Comes Dele Alli now. Into Demari Gray. It's going to fall. Holgate. Ball in. El Ghazi jumped for it. Rodri's trending on Twitter. Oh, dear. The only time he'll ever trend. Should be treading water, not trending. 2.5 left to go. And yes, I know he was trending after the Arsenal game. 2.5. Come on, Blues. Come on. Don't forget, we will be with you post-match. It is going to be a very, very interesting post-match. We've had 50 minutes of Pep Guardiola trying to play self-sabotage. That's a free kick, El Ghazi. Pushing him over, you absolute donkey. Well, I was just thinking him to be closer to his missus. Well, I don't know. Are they official or are they just still messing around? I don't know. What is Dele Alli doing? Right. Hang on, you absolute muppet. You don't know if his leg's really hurt and you're pulling his leg off the pitch. Do you know what, Pep? Ban him. Ban him. Tell her to dump him. Get rid. Tell him, ditch. About 20 minutes after the game. What is Alan doing? Like, yeah, he's got a big head. Big head. Big head. Big head. Yes, of course. Come on. Doesn't mind if Foden's offside there because it came off Michael Keane. I'm sure I've just said there's a post-match. No one's listening. No one's listening. Hey, you don't know if it's his hand, though, do you, Ronnie? Could have been his leg. Yes, there is a post-match header. You might have typed that as I'm saying it. I do apologise. Yes, I keep forgetting the delay. There is a post-match about 20 minutes after we've done full-time here. And it will be on YouTube, yes. Come on, Blues. There's about 15 seconds at a time, I'm sure. About 20 minutes after the full-time whistle, mate. Well, when we finish on air, about 20 minutes later. So we've got time to nip to the bathroom, grab a drink, and Rob at the thumbnail. And that, what they're doing here. Dele Alli's getting some stuff here. It's getting feisty. As he just did, Edison, as he's gone down. He's getting feisty off and off the pitch. This. Oh, and Edison. He's a bit mad. He get up, son. Come on. Well. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. Edison is down at the moment. They're just with him. We're into the 96th minute. Pep Guardiola. I think there's going to be about another minute and a half put onto this. 70, 60, 90 seconds left. Come on. If you have not given it a like, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. That'd be amazing. We're trying to get to 500 as quick as we can. I can only guess that was offside. I don't know how it was offside, but I can guess it was offside. Because I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't offside, we got away with one. And I'll be the first to open admit we got away with one. But it happens. Liverpool have got away with many, many a one. United have got away with many, many a one. Look at him there, Colin Edison. Way! Don't like this. Look at him. Look at him. You said they were friendly scousers, these, Rob. You seen what they're saying to Edison? Dirty me. Here comes Gabby. He was actually been quite quiet since he come on. Not seen much Gabby and Mahrez. And that's going to be out. Well, it is Peterborough the next game, so they better wake up. Because they get beat by Peterborough, then they are in a lot of trouble. It's not what you need going into the derby, though. Hello, Muddy Duck. Have you been with us all the time, mate? Should have commented, mate. Here we go. That's got to be it. Paul Taney, come on. Blow that whistle, son. Give it a blow. That sounds so dodgy, and that's just been clipped. If that's just been clipped, I'm in the mud. Ball down the line to Riyad Mahrez. Paul Taney, he's got the offside. It's not the final whistle. Yes! Get in! Yeah, that is it. Oh, mate, Muddy Duck, I hope she's all right, mate. I hope everything's all right, Muddy Duck. You don't need to apologise, mate. I just thought you'd been in the chat and just started to chat, that was all. Don't ever apologise. I hope your sister's all right, mate. There's a lot of Everton players surrounding, obviously, Paul Taney and his assistants. Obviously, it's all about the Rodri and ball. But Manchester City listen, it was a game of two halves. Ashley Cole's going mad. Ashley Cole's going to get sent off here, the way he's going. Turney's telling him to go away, and he ain't going away. Van der Beek's going mad. Oh, that's a yellow card for Ashley Cole. Is he going to continue and get a red one? Look at that, Lampard. Bit of class, give him that. He's just gone away, clap the fans. He's not going to get involved with the referee because he knows he's not going to get fined. Ashley Cole, though, on the other hand, wants to get a red card. Oh, there's Phil. Having a chat with Brandon. I think that was Brandon. Presume it was Brandon with the hat on. Pep, there, look what it means to Zinke. Zinke there, tears in his eyes. He knows what that meant. Look at him. Absolute warrior. Warrior. The Blues are going over to the City fans. You know what that 3 points means. That is... Listen, it's not all sweetness and light. It was not good. It was... Don't want to say lucky. A draw would have probably been a fair result.
So,
but
Claudio Ranieri was known as the Tinkerer. And I think from now on, Pep Guardiola should be known as the Gambler. Because...
Oh, yeah.
Buying
Pep
Jack
Guardiola
Grealish...
Question.
I'll shut up while you just talk over me.
Sorry, go on.
Buying Jack Grealish in the summer was obviously a bet. I can win the league with a fucking floppy-haired idiot from the Midlands. Putting Kevin De Bruyne in that midfield with Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan was obviously a bet. Ladbrokes, Betfred, something like that. Bet I can beat Everton 1-0 with a fucking stupid decision in midfield. Pep Guardiola, you are an absolute fucking chancer, and you got away with one. Rodri, have you got a brain?
You done, Rob? I don't want to... Listen, we got away with one. I'm not going to lie. We got away with one. From what I'm looking at and seeing, there wasn't anywhere near an offside in it. We've just got away with one. And sometimes that happens, but you won't have anyone in here say it wasn't a penalty, because it was. It was a penalty. What I don't want to do is see a lot of what I am seeing on here. I'm seeing a lot of City fans taking the piss, going, oh, we own the league. Look, we can get it. Can we not do that? Can we not do that, please? It's arrogance and it's cockiness. And it's not what we're about. It really isn't. To have pictures of Rodri and handballing it and going, we own this league, ha ha. Sorry. Nah. Sorry. Don't do it for me. Really doesn't do it for me. And I find it bad taste, if I'm honest with you. But hey ho, we won the game. That's what matters. Abramovich on his way out, possibly Chris. He looks like he has had to hand over Chelsea. That is the breaking news tonight.
Hey, I feel sorry for the average citizen in Russia, but at the minute, innocent Ukrainians are being murdered by a dictator that is wildly out of control and has the dick the size of a fucking millimetre. Vladimir Putin is trying to destroy the world. So, if you're a Russian citizen with a fucking conscience, do something about it. If Roman Abramovich has to suffer a little bit and lose his little fucking plaything football club, I don't give a fuck. Far too long Russian fucking oligarchs have influenced British politics and British real estate and European politics and European real estate. And they can all go fuck themselves. Get in the fucking bin, you fucking dirty, bent, murdering Russian cunts.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And sorry if certain people are going to.
One of my favourite historical figures was General George S. Patton. And he was a bit of a wild card. He was a bit mental. Martin wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes under his command because he used to like to slap the shit out of his soldiers who were being little fucking cowards. Not that you're a coward, Martin. But he always said the war should have never ended in Berlin. Should have ended in fucking Moscow. And yeah, innocent people die. I apologise.
Yeah.
But at the minute, dickheads are murdering innocent people.
Do you know what else I want to say? And Addy's spot on. For the Russian citizens who are out protesting and actually being... Because listen, let's be straight. If you protest against this, you're put into a police van and sent away. And you're not out in 24 hours. You're put away. So for them Russian citizens who are deciding, you know what? I will give up my freedom for a bit and I'll protest that this idiot of mine is wrong. They know they've got a dickhead in charge of them and they're willing to give up their freedom to go and make that point. Hats off to them. You know, because listen, the brave people who are protesting outside, brave, because they know what's coming.
Eat the rich.
So
eat the rich, including cities owners, if they ever step out of fucking line.
Yeah. And listen, we will fight. We will fight on certain things. And going back to football, you saw the Super League.
Right idea, Noah Pearson. Right idea, but wrong. Joseph Stalin killed way more fucking people than Hitler did. Hitler was a bad guy, don't get me wrong. Not trying to make apologies for Hitler. Fuck me, I'd never do that. But Joseph Stalin was a way bigger cunt. Russia is just being Russia. And if its people don't like it, they need to do something about it.
And here's the thing. If we don't do something now, if we don't take a stand now, it will only get worse. So we take a stand. And we stand together. We have to do. Because I'm telling you what, this is a big boy who we need to get back into line. And
anyway, using the platform for inappropriate reasons, whatever. Back to the football. We got away with one, Martin. Tel Aviv, Liverpool have got away with it for years.
We got away with one. And you know what? We're not going to sit here and go, we didn't get away with one. We have. It was a penalty. If I haven't seen it fully, if it was offside, then it's offside. But if it wasn't, because apparently that's what's now being said, it was offside. But if it wasn't, it was handball. I'm not going to lie, it was handball. We got away with one. But can I just say to all the Liverpool fans and United fans that are bitching and moaning tonight, look at yourself at home first.
Karma, motherfuckers.
How many times has Salah took a Tom Daly dive? Because it happens. There's a light breeze outside.
The question has just been asked in the chat. What have Liverpool got away with? Well, you were either born yesterday.
Who said that?
Oh, you very fucking blinkered. You quite literally got away with murder in 1985, 39 people, but Tel Aviv, let's move on, shall we?
Exactly, Chris Bacon. Do you know what else? Like I said, there's a light breeze outside. Salah goes down. So you want to talk about it? Listen, we're not City fans who turn round and go, yeah. We know we played not very well today. We know our manager has questions to answer today. But you know what? Sometimes you need a bit of luck to win the league. Do you know what? Play better earlier on in the league. Don't draw. Beat us at Anfield. Don't bitch, complain and moan because you're behind us. Play better than us earlier. Get in front of us. Do you know what I mean? Then you have a right to bitch, moan and complain. If you win the league, fair enough, we've blown it. But do you know what? If we win the league, just hold your hands up and say 5 out of the last 6 or 4 out of the last 5 have been Manchester City's. You win one league in 30 years and declare you're the best.
Yeah, well, anyway, so let's I agree with you whole completely, Martin. Let's wrap this little match stream up. We'll be back in...
Yeah,
we'll be back in... We'll be back.
We'll be back at 8. 22. It's
8.
Well, it's 7:38.
What you doing?
20 minutes.
What you doing? What do you need 20 minutes for?
All right, 15 minutes.
Strike while the iron's hot. No, that means it's 25 minutes now. We'll see you all at about 8:05. Martin, no, seriously, what do you need 20 minutes for?
I want to go and have a pee. No, we'll do 15.
You've got to strike while the iron's hot, Martin.
Right, 10 minutes. Bloody hell, put us on now. Go.
Right, 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10 minutes. See you all soon.
Bye.